Hello, hello everybody, how's it going? Welcome back to some more The Legend of Heroes, Trails from Zero, or Zero no Kiseki. That's how a lot of, real, true fans would say it. They would say it with the Japanese words as opposed to all those icky-wiki American words. At least, I still have you as a friend during this march full of crisis. Thank you. Of course, I'll be your friend. No worries about that. Just give me a second. I'm adjusting my feet here because there's a billion cables here kind of getting in the way. And I want to make sure I don't pull on any of them and causing mayhem, especially with the microphone here. Dear saying hello. Yo, how's it going, everybody? All right, beautiful. We're getting a lot of people back that I haven't seen in a while. Yeah. Yesterday it was pretty much all just Hasio 8. All right. So right now, I have the Streamlabs chat right now, but I should be able to see everybody. All right, the gameplay screen looks good. The audio should be okay, but maybe I'll bump it up maybe just a little bit, just so that, the music is loud and clear. I can see the chat messages up here just fine, but I do have a separate window just in case I need to, see any messages or if there's anything that I miss. I know the Discord is connected here as well, so, yeah. Anyway, so yesterday was a very tumultuous day because yesterday was the day that the Legend of Heroes Trails from Zero English translation patch came out. And so I bought the game, I bought the Japanese version of the game on, DL site, I think. And so then, I was able to download it digitally. And so I installed it, and that was the game. I have the game. And so now we just needed the patch. And so they said that it was coming out yesterday, March the 14th. But it took them literally the entire day of March the 14th to release it. Technically, it did come out March 14th. But it was like fucking 10:30 p.m. March 13th. So, yeah, right at the last moment, they got it out. Because they were having problems, and they needed bug fixes and all that kind of stuff. So, whatever. I understand. I know how it is. So, yeah, we had to wait a long time. And so we ended up playing, Trails of Cold Steel 3 on PS4. And so we did that for like 2 hours. Maybe a little bit more than that. And then we ended up, installing the patch live on stream. And, we loaded the game up, and we have it here. We've actually played through the first 2 hours of Trails from Zero. So I think it was a 5-hour stream. I think it was like almost 3 hours, of Cold Steel 3. And then we installed the game, and then it was 2 hours of Trails from Zero. So technically, episode 1 already happened. But that's going to be like a separate upload. I need to take the full stream and just cut it into 2 parts. The Cold Steel 3 part, and then the Trails from Zero part. And so that's going to be episode 1, I guess. Although, it will kind of suck. I don't know, it's gonna be a bad episode 1 because, I did, the Trails from Zero part, obviously, very late into the stream. And usually when I, go for a long time, I get a little tired, my throat hurts, and of course my nose starts to get irritated, so I'm going like, I'm just doing that every 5 seconds, and so that's really annoying. But anyway, I got my tissues here. I'm ready to, to just, clean my nose whenever I need to in front of a live studio audience. But yeah, we're here, we're queer, and get used to it. We're also playing Trails from Zero, which, based on the first 2 hours of the game that I played last night, was really, really good. Now, there are some things that I want to do before I move on with the story, which is to go back to that first dungeon, I guess like the Geo front, and register all of my little monsters onto the bestiary, because I don't know why. I don't know what it is about this one game. I guess because there's achievements on it. I want to, register and analyze all of the enemies, so yeah. And it's really easy to do it now, early in the game, when there's only like 4 enemies, so yeah. Dear is saying, I'm still waiting for the PC version of Cold Steel 3. Well, it should be coming pretty soon. I know it's coming out on Switch as well. I've been playing it on PS4. Alright. Let's begin. Oh yeah, so because this game is on PC, and because of obviously the patch that has the English text, then there's a little bit more than that. There's a lot of customizable things. You can obviously play with a controller. I'm playing with an Xbox, a wired Xbox 360 controller right now. And it works really well. It works perfectly, actually. And you can even insert other stuff, like a Nintendo Switch Pro controller. You can have a PS4 controller and any other custom controller. It works with pretty much anything that has, you know, like the basic modern gaming setup, you know? I don't think you can put, like, a Super NES controller on here or anything, but any modern-day regular controller should work just fine. And, yeah, the game runs at 60 FPS. Obviously, you can blow this out to full 1080p, but because I am doing this on a stream, and I need to, you know, always be attentive of the stream quality and the chat and everything, I have this on 720p windowed mode, which is not exactly 720. It's like 800p. It's like 1200 by 800 or something like that. Not exactly 720. A little bit above that, but still, it's on a window, and it's, you know, small enough where I can just see everything. I can see the chat and the stream and the game just fine. So, yeah. Haven't seen this patch yet. This should be interesting. Yeah, if you go to Geofront, geofront.net or something, I don't know. Just put Trails from Zero English patch on Google, and you'll see it. It came out yesterday. And so, this is a game that I've very much been looking forward to, because every single time I get confused about the story, every single time there's something about the lore that I don't get, or whenever I get some negative backlash for something that I say about the story, is always like, oh man, you don't get it. You haven't played, you know, the Crossbell games, which, you know, I always refused to play them because they always had, like, shitty translations, or, you know, people would just play through the whole game with, like, AI made, like, machine translations on the fly, which were always really shitty. And there were just never, like one good, like, proper way to play this in English, you know? And so that's why I got really excited when Falcom announced that they were having remasters for these two specific games coming out on PS4 in Japan. They're coming out in April, like in a month from now, actually. And so, that got me excited. It's like, all right, if they're putting it out, if these games are relevant now in 2020 in Japan, and because they just put out Cold Steel 1, Cold Steel 2, Cold Steel 3, chances are that they're gonna get either NIS America or Xseed or whoever to localize these games and bring them over, right? And that's why I was pumped. I was like, finally, I'm gonna get to play this. But I guess, this fan-made translation from the Geofront, they came out with their translation first, and so, you know, I'm here playing it. And so, personally, I trust a fan-made thing a lot more than like the official translation, because, you know, there was some little mini like 5-second controversy with NAS America where they, like, changed part of the dialogue in Cold Steel 3 because they thought that it wasn't appropriate, that it was sexist or whatever, and so they, like, totally changed it around, and, like, they even had the gall to say, oh, we improved it, we made it better, you know? There were just a lot of arrogance and, like, the typical fucking, like, SJW bullshit that you're seeing right now. And so, yeah, I'm fearing that they'll take, like, stuff from Trails from Zero that they are not gonna deem appropriate, so they'll, like, censor it and bullshit like that. So it's like, no, you know what? Fuck that. I'd rather go for the fan-made translation, because at least then I'll know that there's gonna be no bullshit. They'll just, you know, they're gonna do their best in that aspect. So, yeah. I know that this doesn't have, like, all of the little knickknacks from the remastered version. Or actually, it kind of does, because, it has, like, turbo mode and higher resolution and 60 FPS and stuff. So, the only thing that's missing is the voice acting. I know that in the remaster, they're gonna have, like, fully voiced story and stuff like that. So, we would be missing out on that, but honestly, that doesn't really worry me too much. I went through all of Charles in the Sky with pretty much no voice acting, just for the battles, essentially. And this isn't Japanese, and that is not dubbed in English either. So, yeah, it's definitely a different experience, but the writing and the text and everything should be fine, and in English. I just finished doing my groceries today. And by the way, it was a second round of groceries, because last week I did my groceries and I spent like $200 on, like, food, but then also on, like, all of the extra, you know, coronavirus prevention shit with, like, you know, toilet paper and hand sanitizer and soap and sprays and all that stuff. And then this week my mom messaged me saying, like, hey, make sure to buy all of these things so that you stay safe. I'm like, okay. And so I went and I bought all these other things, and so I went ahead and I got myself some snacks. And so I'm here. I'm gonna munch away at a few of these. Occasionally, not always. I know people hate seeing other people eat on streams, but then again, mukbangs are a thing. Brandon, hello. I really should have washed my hands before starting the stream. Yeah, so we're still in the prologue. And so in this prologue, the setup for the story is deceptively simple. I mean, obviously there's other political intrigue involved, but for the most part, it's easy to understand. You are Lloyd Bannings. You're a brand new detective. You're a cop, essentially. You work for the police department. And you're a part of this, like, special division that is, like, not super respected. Even less respected than the actual cops that people in the city of Crossville really hate, because bracers are so much better, and cops don't give a shit. They just care about that Twitter clout, you know? So, yeah. There's no respect here. But now we have Chief Sergey. He's our boss. He's the one that's assigning us missions and shit. And so, me and, like, 3 other people, you know, Lloyd, Randy, Ellie, and Tio. Those 4 people, plus I assume more. You know, we saw an A-rank bracer last time, Arian or whatever. And, I'm assuming he's gonna be a party member at some point. And I've seen screenshots that have, like, Estelle from Charles in the Sky and stuff, in it. So maybe she's gonna be a party member, or, like, a support or something. I don't know. But yeah, it probably won't just be the 4, but there'll be more on top of that. And so, we're like these special cops that are essentially doing bracer things. Going out and helping people so that we can gain the people's trust, because nobody likes us. And that's it. We did 1 mission, and we kind of succeeded, but kind of failed. Or at least that's how everybody's framing it. Everybody's framing it like we failed, even though we totally did like 90% of the work. And yeah, now we have transferred all of our stuff. This is our humble abode. This is our brand new room that we're going to be living in for the foreseeable future. Obviously, it's a bunch of boxes right now, but it'll eventually grow into a fully fledged, personalized room, hopefully. And so here's the main menu. I'm Eroido, level 4. We've only leveled up once, but we have all of our status stuff, our equipment, our orbments, all of our magic stuff, items. Yeah, so this battle scope, I wanna use these battle scopes to bump into enemies and analyze them. Now more than ever, because, you know, I want to take advantage of the fact that there's only a handful of enemies so that I can kind of stay on top of all these achievements. Right now I only have 1, receive the notebook, but there's a whole bunch of other things. I'm assuming the ones with the question marks are like story progression or something. No idea, but you do get points. I'm assuming you'll be able to buy stuff with points. I don't even know. Return the title screen. Yeah, and so here are the options screen. You know, I'm not a, you know, like that hardcore or like elitist about PC gaming, but if there's one thing that I really like about PC gaming is that there's a magical world of options that you can play around with. And that's always appreciated, because usually a PS4 game, you know, like a console game or a phone game, what kind of options do they have? Oh, music, volume, sound effects, volume. That's it, you know? Like, there's a whole lot of nothing in the options, and it can get very frustrating. That's why I kind of like it when, like, the more modern consoles are kind of a little bit more like consoles now. I mean, the consoles are more like PCs now, especially like that Xbox, the new Xbox One, because they kind of favor all of those options now. Alright, there are 3 rooms. I can only assume that those 3 are for, like, my 3, little companions there. So, yeah, I'm on, like, on the... Where am I? The 1st floor? No, this is the 2nd floor, I guess. Yeah, so we're in this really old police building, and so we're making rooms for ourselves here. 202. This is Randy's room. It sounded like he was busy unpacking all of his stuff earlier. Yeah, but, you know, before I move on, I really like the characters a lot. Lloyd, I don't know how I feel about him just yet. He seems very, like, whatever. He seems very, like, you know, goody two-shoes, just regular protagonist kind of guy. If he was mute, I really wouldn't tell the difference. His character hasn't really, like, flourished just yet, you know? It's not like Estelle and Joshua and Sky where, like, they come right out of the gate with a really unique personality and they're really fun right out of the gate. With him, like, he very much wants to be, like, no nonsense, let's get the job done, you know? I'm a cop, that's what I'm here for, I just want to be a cop, and that's kind of it, you know? He really hasn't loosened up yet, as opposed to someone like Randy, who is, really fun and laid back immediately right out of the gate. Yeah, let's knock, let's talk to old Randy. We already know him from, the future in Cold Steel 3, so yeah. It'll be cool to hear him, from the past. Who's knocking? It's me, Hiroito. Lloyd Bannings. Can we talk for a bit? Sure. Sure, man. Sorry, I'm burping, man. Come in. Make yourself at home. This is my home. Yours is just one. Oh my god. You're gonna have sexy music in the background and everything? Jeez, man. Quite the Playboy mansion you got here. You already unpacked everything so fast. Welcome to my private castle. The tiniest castle I've ever seen, my guy. So, you already finished unloading all your things? No, I still have all the Amazon boxes. I see you're pretty quick to make your decision, Randy. Oh, but declining the assignment? Doesn't sound like there'll be too much desk work, so the job sounds like it's right up my alley. Hell, having my workplace and my home under one roof is how I like it. So yeah, I'm planning to stick around and see how this shakes out, yeah. Oh yeah, so for the people that weren't here yesterday, because I know most of you weren't, and don't lie to me, is that, yeah, the mission that we kind of failed and kind of didn't fail, yeah, nobody likes us. We're like a brand new division that nobody wants to see succeed. So, like, one of the bosses are like, just quit your thing and just join some other thing, Become part of the real cops, don't do the stupid bracer stuff. And so they're telling us, oh, you have, like, 3 days to, decline the mission that you were told to do, right? But I feel like everybody's gonna be like, no, we'll turn in the assignment, This is already way better than the version I played. Well, you can thank the Geofriend for that. They're the one that, they made all these improvements. Now, granted, this was originally a PSP game, and this is the PC version of it. And, of course, they added a lot of, remastery kind of stuff. A lot of the stuff you'll see now will be very similar to what you'll see in the PS4 version in the future. Hell, having my workplace and my home... Okay, yeah, I already read this. Gotcha. Gotta say, confusion's written all over your face. Not that it's a surprise or anything. You want to have a drink? I have like 30 of them out in the back. Doubt you want that detective license you busted your ass off for to go to waste, eh? Yeah, that's part of it. I'm just worried that this was Alright. How you call it? Randy, room, scene, take 2, and action. I'm just worried that this will make my goal that much harder to reach. Your goal, bro? Don't worry about it. It's nothing too important. If you guys... I have a bit of a cough. If my voice sounds a little different, a little raspier, then yeah, I can feel my throat feeling a little weird. I should probably drink more water. But, yeah. If it sounds a little odd, that's why. Reading text that looks like it was written by actual humans makes a big difference. Oh yeah, instead of like AI machine translated and stuff, yeah. Yeah, you see, this is why I wanted to wait, instead of just like rushing to play this. That reminds me, how exactly were you recruited in the first place, Randy? You're older than the rest of us, but you didn't go to the police academy, right? Yep, bingo. How I ended up being assigned here, huh? You really want to know? It's classified information. I'll have to kill you if I tell you. Yeah, I don't mind sharing, of course. As long as you don't reveal my secret, my horrible traumatic fear of getting a raspberry in my belly. Suppose it wouldn't hurt to let you know. I'll trade you my secret if you give me a dirty magazine. Thing is, I got in a bit of lady trouble. Lady trouble? I would never know how that feels. Well, everyone found out I'd be fooling around with a bunch of them at my last workplace. Oh, God. Just as I was about to get the hammer, old man Sergey snatched me up. I guess this is all according to Eidos' plan, eh? Oh, you got away with it? Yeah. How you call it, you playboy? Where'd you work before, Randy? No, right. The Crossbell Guardian Force, the CGF. More specifically, I was stationed at Belgarda Gate. You know, that fortress facing the Empire. The Guardian Force, well, that answers that. No wonder you can swing that halberd of yours around like it's nothing. Trust me, when you're stationed that close to the border, there's absolutely nothing to do but train, patrol, and train some more. Occasionally you get to wank to some magazines, but you gotta do that in the bathroom where no one can see you, during your break time. But hey, perk for working in Crosville City full-time is that I can chill over in the entertainment district whenever I want. Yeah, I know you'd prefer the red light district. I definitely made the right choice following Sergey after quitting the CGF. Well, I can relate with wanting to live in the city. Ha ha, hee hee, ho ho. A man after my own heart. I've already scoped out a couple shops that have some insanely smoking ladies working in them. Hey, if we do officially become co-workers, I say we hit the town to celebrate, eh? L seems a bit too prim and proper. Well, but I like prim and proper. And kids don't belong where we'd go. But we'll have ourselves a guy's night out. Sure, I'll think about it, Randy boy. Rando. You're no rando for me. Well, not like I don't sympathize with why you're at a loss. But how about taking the night to mull things over, though? If we do officially become co-workers, we'll hit the town to celebrate. I'll consider it. Okay. It's locked. Then there'll be a spare room. No reason to mess with it. Oh, 204? What's this? Oh, this is a sword game. Oh! Is it like in all of the other games? Well, at least that's consistent. You know, in Cold Steel and all these games, they have all of the floors divided. Like, one floor is men, the other floor is women. Although in Cold Steel 3, there's like one floor that's a little bit mixed, isn't it? Sup, kid? I'll repeat it for you. It's well within your power to decline your assignment to the SSS, Triple S. You already earned your detective qualifications, so I'd imagine you'd just be reassigned to one of the investigative divisions. At least give it a night of thought. You should give it a night of thought, my god. Dude, you look like you really need some sleep, like urgently. You always look like you're about to fall over. Are you the witching hour boy? Are you Kyoshiro? This should be Ellie's room, if I remember correctly. Hope she's in asleep already. Well, you're about to find out. Who is it? It's me, Lloyd Bannings, your Prince Charming. So busy. You busy right now? I can come back later. Oh, no, you can come in. The door shouldn't be locked. But if it is, then boo-hoo. Oh, there we go. Nice and elegant. Oh. Ah, pretty boobs. Oh, wait, no. Her eyes are up there. Sorry. Thank goodness I finished up my cleaning before anyone visited. Would you like to take a seat? I'll brew some black tea if you like. Yeah, let's drink some tea with this girl. Have some good time. No, you don't need to do all that. Oh, come on. Come on now. Besides, look to me like you've already made your decision, too. And regarding my assignment here, in truth, I wasn't sure at first, but I've decided to give this my best shot. That's so. You know, I can see the confusion written all over your face, Lloyd-kun, but I can't fault you for that one bit. This Triple S, honestly, is far too unreasonable. It sounds dangerously close to Triple X, that one movie. Unreasonable, how so? From what we heard, the position was mostly created to fulfill various obligations in the CPD's own interest, right? I mean, it lacks basic rationale as a division, and its objectives are in no way coherent. Jordan Davis, hello, how you doing? And taking into consideration the CPD's budget and our ability to produce results, this division might not last long, right? I mean, they were saying like around 6 months. I mean, to me, that sounds like a lot. Can help but draw the same conclusion, too. But if you already knew that, why stay, Ellie? Do you have some reason? That's right. I thought it'd be a good way to see the truth for myself. I see. Well, I might be over-exaggerating. Honestly, I doubt I'll stay a member of the police force forever. In that sense, it's not too big of a deal if this position takes me off course from my intended career track. Oh, really? Now that I think about it, you didn't attend a police academy, right, Ellie? So how'd you happen to join the CPD? Well, you know, we got some pull. Hasio, hello. I'm fine, had to work today. On Sundays, ugh, sorry to hear that. To be honest, this is a part of my plan to study our society. While I didn't attend the academy, I did take a writing exam and marksmanship test when I applied. Oh yeah, with that cool gun you have. They couldn't really reject me since I made perfect marks on both tests and you're the mayor's daughter. You know, the more I learn, the more I feel like we're worlds apart. Yeah, the more you make my pee-pee smaller, the more I realize that you are way out of... I am way out of your league, better said. Oh, but it's pretty rare for rookies to already earn their detective license, isn't it? You have your own circumstances, right, Uroido? That's... Hee, I can see the big brother flashbacks all over your face. Perhaps it'd be best to continue this talk after we've officially become co-workers. So come on, what's stopping us now? You even offered tea and everything. Oh, that's true. I'm sorry, Ellie. Stop talking like such an insult. Sorry for making you go through all this trouble for me. You see, I shit on people like this that are very like pussy, like, oh, I'm sorry that I came here and I talked to you. But that's probably the kind of like nice, considerate kind of actions that I probably need to apply, you know? I know it's a work of fiction, but these dudes have nothing but kindness, and they have women, you know, in a conga line behind them going, da-da-da-da-da, hey, da-da-da-da-da, hey, from all ages and all sizes and flavors and colors. So maybe I'll do that. I'll be overwhelmingly nice. I'll join the incel subreddit where all the nice guys go, yeah! And then get angry when nobody wants to fuck me the first time I'm just nice to someone. Ooh, how mad I'll get. It's a perfect plan. Don't worry about it, Lloyd. However, if you were to ask for my personal information, I'd be happier if you decided to stay. Hey, she's offering. She's saying, you ask me for my phone number and I'll give it to you. I'd be happier if you decided to stay. No, personal opinion. Oh, I thought you meant personal information. I don't know why I read information. You see? That's where my mind is at right now. I'm thinking about girls and dating. I'm projecting. No, she said opinion. And even then, I'm not really interpreting it that badly because she said, I'd be happier if you decided to stay. You would? Yeah, I got the bed ready and everything. After all, we're both newcomers to the force who can strive to improve ourselves. But more importantly, you showed that you could be the leader we needed today. Your instructions were precise and quick, and I was able to calmly provide support. And you're about to give your life for us. You're about to sacrifice yourself. The giant jelly monster was going to eat you up. And you said, take the kids and run. That means a lot, Ellie. Really. Thanks for letting me take up your time. I think I'll do a little bit of self-reflection. Of course, anytime. Good night, Lloyd. Night, Ellie. I feel like Lloyd would be voiced by Johnny Young Bosch. You know, the guy that, like, voices literally every single fucking anime protagonist. Johnny Young Bosch. I don't know who voices Lloyd in Cold Steel 2. I know you hear his voice there. But I forget how he sounds like in English. But he sounds like, like Yu Narukami from Persona 4, you know? It's only natural. Yes, the bonds, Our bonds as friends will always bring us together, Adachi-san. Please stop pulling on my hair. It really hurts. It was only our first day, but we were sure thrown right into it. I guess I'm a bit worn out. Once I write a bit of my diary, I'll probably turn in early. Yeah, we should turn in soon. Good night, Ellie. I love you. We've only known each other for a few seconds, and I'm already in love. Alright, Tio. I guess this is Tia's room. Shouldn't be surprised if she's asleep. Oh, baby gotta have her little nap. I can hear her moving around. I mean, she's either asleep or she's just not in her room. I think she's not, yeah. But if you're asleep, you're not gonna move. Or at least not move enough to be able to hear it. Where you were thinking you were going to hear, like, the rustling of her bed sheets, like... Sleep. You were gonna hear her, snoring. Apologies if I can't really do, like a... like a high-pitched voice. My throat is a little bit sore from yesterday. I streamed for 5 hours yesterday, and I was not speaking softly. I raised my voice a lot, I yelled a lot, so today I'm gonna be a little bit chill, but like, I try to, no, I can't do high-pitched voices right now. My throat won't allow it. Tia's gonna be up here. What a great view. It is a pretty good view. This little, like, graphical style looks really nice. Which, by the way, in, like, the 3D games, like Cold Steel and 2 and 3 and all those, like, it looks almost exactly the same. But better. You see a pink-haired girl running around. Crossbell's really grown. The town where Uncle lives was by no means small, but compared to this, it doesn't hold a candle. A candle. I'm finally home, aren't I? Yes, the cats that I recognize. They truly... Oh, a green broccoli cat. Oh my god, what is this weird Gumby cat doing here? If you're already at the annex, that must mean you've already been staying here way longer than the special support section has. I have a really strange memory about Gumby. I remember when I was a small child, I was flipping through channels on the TV. And then one of those channels I saw Gumby. I saw like weird claymation dudes like giving like water to like a dog. Like that kind of looks like that. And it went up, started drinking the water, and then it started like short-circuiting and fell over and died. And then I changed the channel, and then I never saw it again. That's literally the one and only memory I know of Gumby. I've never seen anything else. I just know that. Of like a dog drinking water and then short-circuiting and falling over. So whenever I think about Gumby, that's the only memory that I have. And that cat just brought back that flashback. Sorry about barging into your home. Like, what, you think the fucking cat talks? Like Celine? I'll go find somewhere else to think. Oh, come on. This cat doesn't fucking own the ceiling. You're that much of a fucking little bitch incel that, like, you see a cat in the same vicinity as you and is like, oh, I'm sorry, I'll go somewhere else. Make yourself right at home, aren't you? You've probably lived here for quite some time. Whatever. I'm too harsh on my boy Lloyd. He was pretty cool when I played as him in Cold Steel 2 for like 30 minutes. I don't remember him being that bad. I remember me still being angry over the ending. And so, like, I was not in a good mood to, like, have the, like, brand new characters be introduced out of nowhere. So, you know, maybe I shat all over him, maybe at the time. But, like, you know, upon further reflection, he isn't that bad. If anything, Lloyd Bannings is, like, almost like the poster boy of the series. Like, I see him more often than any other character. More than Estelle and Joshua or anything like that. You know, I've seen him in these 2 Crossbell games, and then we see him in the ending of Cold Steel 2, and he's gonna show up in Cold Steel 4 as well. And then there's the new game, like Hajimete no Kiseki or something like that. This new one that they're making, and Lloyd Bannings is, like, right there, almost like front and center. So, like, he's the guy that I've seen more consistently than any other character. So yeah, maybe he's the more popular one. I don't know. I'm personally still a fan of Estelle and Joshua, no matter what. I mean, whatever. Reen is cool. I like Class 7, but, like, that's where my heart is, you know? Over there at Bracer Town, you know? High school student bracers, those are fine. Police officer bracers is also fine, too. I don't mind it. But, like bracers, those are my boys, you know? Tio, what are you doing at this hour? They don't play Teletubbies this late at night. Now, Lloyd, as you could probably deduce, I'm checking our terminal. Because you fucking idiots don't know how it works. The terminal, that big old thing. There's an improved orbital terminal based on, Zeiss, ZCF's Capel computer system. With it, it's possible to receive data and information from the police department thanks to the orbital network. You can also play Fortnite on it, which is something that I really, really want. I am a 14-year-old girl, after all. With cat ears. Let's rewind for a bit. You lost me. Gosh. Take a shot every single time Lloyd is, like, confused and says, like, hold up. Or, oh, wait, back up a minute. Or let's rewind, you know? Any word that kind of, like, implies, wait, explain things to me. How should I explain this, you fucking idiot? Lloyd, what was the extent of your knowledge about the Orbital Network Project, the ONP? The Orbital Network? I occasionally see articles about it in the newspaper, but I'm not an expert on it. I think I read something about the Epstein Foundation proposing the project. Originally, the Orbital Network Project began as a collaboration between the Foundation and Zeiss Central Factory. Now it progresses primarily due to the efforts of the Epstein Foundation. Epstein? Either way, he didn't kill himself. Its large-scale testing stage is currently taking place right here in Crossbell State. This terminal is a part of it. Ooh, can't say I follow that well. In the end, it doesn't even matter. What was this project trying to accomplish? Sigh, you stupid little idiot. This is why women rule the world. Simply put, it's technology that improves upon traditional communication devices. On top of having communication functions, it links terminals through orbital computing, construction, and efficient information network. In other words, the internet. In layman's terms, that's the project. I have created the internet. Praise me. But that wasn't clear at all. I mean, you know, it's pretty clear. You take the combobulator over to the trunk of the car and add green Nickelodeon slime on top of the car. And, you know, you drive 88 miles per hour, and it's a time machine. So basically, it's equipment that'll make contacting HQ easier and optimize the chain of command in the city. Yeah. She's making like a phone network or something. She's creating like T-Mobile right now in front of your eyes, and you're just not appreciating it. If you were just taking into account this terminal, you wouldn't be incorrect. Well, terminals are not my specialty. I can operate this one for us. Considering the future, I suppose I should become more acquainted with it. Yeah. Let me guess, you probably didn't even think about refusing this assignment, huh, Tio? Huh? No. What I'm trying to say is, when I was your age, when I was a small little tyke just like you, as opposed to the old bag that I am now, all I wanted to do was play around with my friends. But you said you were transferred here from the Foundation, huh? Tio, you aren't being forced to work here, right? What? Nani, don't tell me you actually are. No matter your situation, you shouldn't tolerate being forced to work like this. If you want, I'd be happy to give you a helping hand. Lloyd, please calm your titties. Your titties are bigger than mine. No cause for concern. I'm not being coerced into working by the Foundation. Rather, this recent transfer was the result of a selfish request of mine. Request? What do you mean? I have my own reasons for being in Crossbell. That should satisfy your curiosity. Besides, I think it'd be prudent to worry about yourself before others, right, Lloyd? But that's what nice guys anime hentai protagonists are made of. You make a good point, Tio. How can you be a cop and not worry about other people? You can't worry about yourself first if you're a cop. I'm sorry for being pushy about your situation. No, I simply thought that being too soft-hearted might have negative ramifications on your detective work. Unlike that of bracers, your occupation hinges on the distrust of suspects, correct? You really don't pull any punches, do you? Maybe she should be the detective. I really am still a big softy. Ugh. I can't even kill a goat with my bare hands. Jeez, and I thought I disciplined myself enough during the police academy's training. They whipped me and everything. I got the marks on my back. But I guess that training alone doesn't make me qualified to be a detective. Oh, mopey time. Tio, I think Lloyd needs a head pat. Maintenance of the terminal has been completed. Construction work on the orbital cables is scheduled for tomorrow, so I'm going to turn in early tonight. Is it going to be like in Cold Steel where you have like free days and stuff? I don't think it will. Oh, okay. Good night, Tio. Hope you get a good night's rest. Thank you. If you'll excuse me. So when you go to bed, do you go to bed with those little kitty ears on your head, or? Okay, you didn't have to tell me, but all three of them have already given this assignment thought and made their decision. So I'm the only one that's conflicted. Jeez, this is no good. All I'm doing is getting nowhere fast. Maybe some fresh air will do me some good. That's a really weird thing to say. I'm going nowhere fast. So, like, but if you're going nowhere, how do you get there fast? If you're nowhere, aren't you already there? Like, philosophical phrases with THP. Words that make no sense. Getting nowhere fast. Like, if you're getting nowhere, then you're not going anywhere, so how can you go fast? You know, instead you'd be saying, like, oh, I'm very slow at coming to my decision. Or I'm being very indecisive, you know? my brain is exploding as I think about it. I'm gonna wake up at 4 in the morning in a cold sweat going like, no, nowhere fast. Maybe some fresh air will do me some good. Yeah. We already went outside, though. Do we leave at the front door? Because I guess the ceiling is occupied. Man, what a nice breeze. And the green cat is gonna be there and be like, hey, this is my spot, too. I can see Bellheim Apartments from up here. No, flashback. I bet everyone from back then has moved by now. I think Cecile's family is still living there, though. I should pay them a visit once I find the time. Alright. So they're still here and still alive? It's been 3 years since then. After Uncle's family took me in. No, they're dead. I keep like saying like, are they dead? Are they not dead? Usually when there's like sepia-toned flashbacks and like, you know, people longingly looking at pictures, is not because they're alive and well, you know, it's usually because they're not here anymore. And this dude is wearing the same jacket that his big brother has, so yeah, for sure, he inherited that. I eventually enrolled in the Crossville Police Academy. I started to train like a madman. I think I am still a madman. After that, I passed the Detective Qualification Exam, the DQE, Dragon Quest Explorers. But in the end, what did I actually want to accomplish to become a detective? Yeah, you just wanted to be like your big brother, but then what? You know, do you have any actual aspirations of your own? Hey, police guy. Oh, it's the little kid. Oh, well, your balls dropped really early, kid. Wow, you're growing up, you too? We've been looking everywhere for you. We went to the police department, but they told us you weren't around. They told us about this place, though. This is it, right? Where the Triple S works? Yeah, this is the place. Did you need something? Or we just wanted to make sure so that we could TP your house and throw eggs at it. Ha ha ha. Well, actually, we just thought we had to thank you for today, you know, the right way. Alright, cool. Give me your beanie, kid. Really? Yeah, that's the only payment that'll take. If y'all hadn't been there, those monsters would have hurt us pretty bad. So we decided to come thank you again. Alright, cool. Genuinely this time. Not being a bunch of assholes like last time. Wow, geez, guys, I don't know what to say. I could just urinate in my pants right now in happiness. Thanks, you two. I appreciate the sentiment. I appreciate the cinnamon. Don't forget, you guys still look dumb next to someone like Arios. Alright, well, can I just, like, slap this chat, like, and then, woo! Send them flying in the dark abyss that is right next to us? You know, compared to the rest of the CPD, I guess you look pretty cool. Alright. You just gotta work hard to catch up to him now. I mean, yeah, we are kind of bracers, so it would just be a matter of catching up. Come on, Ryu. It would have been funny if the other kid was called Ken or something. We came to thank him. Why are you trying to lecture him? No, I get it. Yeah, Lloyd's a fucking pushover. And again, he's very much like Reen in the sense of, like, he can get insulted, and he can be like, oh, no, yeah, you know, we will have our own opinions, and I can use this opportunity to improve, you know? If that was me, I'd be like, the fuck you say to me, you little shit? You know, like, grab him by the collar and throw him out the fucking, woo! Then I'd be there going, spit. And then throw like an art, throw like a flame art, you know, downward and see what, and see what kills him first, the fire or the gravity. But no, these guys are really nice guys. They're like, yeah, no, he's right, yeah, let's not disappoint the kids. By the way, where do you two live, so that I can TP your house and throw eggs at it? I can escort you guys home if you want. No worries, West Street is right over there, so I'm good. I live on the residential streets, but I should be fine. You could tell Ellie and Tio that we stopped by too. No, what about Randy? Yeah, we don't want to be close to him. He's weird. Be safe on your way back. Don't worry about us. See you later. I love that they totally just ignored Randy. They said, "Oh, you and the girls." You really are a simple guy, Lloyd Bannings. Said Lloyd Bannings. All it took to lift your spirits was getting thanked by some random kids. I guess in the end, it does matter. Everything depends on how I choose to phase my feelings. Word of advice, Lloyd. To be a man, you have to be willing to tackle the issues you're facing head on. Just kill a bunch of slimes, level up, grind those levels, and you'll be fine. Follow your heart and intuition, and grasp the truth with your own two hands. Alright. We're taking a very Persona 4 kind of approach here. It's all in just one city, and it's searching for the truth and all that kind of stuff. If you can do that, you'll be able to see what exactly it is that you want to do. Yeah, he's right. If I don't at least put myself out there, I won't come to understand anything. I've decided I'm going to become an Instagram star. Instagram model. I'm going to post pictures of my butt everywhere. What? An emergency? Oh no, it's the children! They fell off of the fucking edge! You gotta go catch them. They're falling very slowly. Yes, hello? Home of the ranch, what's your beef? Lloyd, is that you? Who is this? Cecile? Oh, it's the woman. Oh, thank goodness it's really you. When I contacted the police department, they told me to call this number. The special support section, you said. Yeah, is 1-800-DUMBASS. Is that the division you're assigned to, the dumbass division? Oh, well, nothing's official yet. More importantly, I'm really sorry. I'm really sorry. I was meaning to stop by first thing, but, you know, there's a bunch of hot girls that need my attention. Don't beat yourself up over that. I should have gone to greet you when you arrived at the station. Place is fine, Cecile, I promise. After all, work has you busy, right? We can meet up once we're able to get some time off. That's no good, Lloyd. How can you be so distant to someone who's practically your sister? I haven't seen you in 3 years, you know. 3 years without the complimentary blowjob, you know. I haven't given blowjobs in 3 years. I've been waiting for you. We'll find a way to make time. I'll make sure to go see Uncle Miles and Aunt late tomorrow, too. Oh, you're gonna see your uncle and your aunt still. You just said goodbye to them, though. Great, they'll love that. Mom and Dad have been really worried about you all this time. But I'm so happy you finally come back to Crossbell. Yeah. I'm home, Cecile. Welcome home. Yeah, so like Tadaima and then Okairi, Iroida-kun. Alright. I'm looking at this bag of chips and it's really tempting. Seeing that open bag of chips is like a woman just like showing her boobs like this, just pressing her boobs together with a really tight bra. And it's like, should I munch on them right now? The problem is that this game doesn't really have voice acting outside of the battles. So, you know, not his actual aunt and uncle. Cecile's parents. Ah, okay. So like aunt and uncle on her side of the family. Okay, I gotcha. Yeah, I was about to say, like, so you just got into a train and came here. You're gonna go back? So, you up for it? Says the chief. Gotta give me pictures of Spider-Man. No objections here. Besides, you're the one who dragged me to the CPD in the first place. Yeah, you already gotten fired. Randy has no choice. You know, to him, it's either getting fired or doing this for being a fucking horn dog. Sure you don't want me to recommend you to the first division? Actually, there we go. I was thinking this entire time that he reminds me of someone. Chief Sergey. He reminds me of Dojima from Persona 4. They look very similar. You'd probably really benefit from someone with your combat prowess. Yeah, I'll pass. Yeah, I don't want to be in a place where there's a bunch of smelly guys. You bet that Randy will love to play some Rankagura. That's his favorite game. I'd rather sign up for the Guardian Force again than do that. Less paperwork and more action. Fair enough. What about you, Ellie? I will happily accept the position. I'm looking forward to working with you. Glad to hear. And to be frank, I didn't expect someone like you to be here. Because the higher-ups recommended you to this division with hopes that your calm demeanor would make for the perfect office girl. Oh! So they were going all sexist on her and being like, oh, you'll be a nice secretary whose butt I can touch when I pass by. No, man. This prim and proper woman, she's got a gun, man. She could be a part of Charlie's Angels and fuck you up. And I guess Chief Sergey would be Charlie. Of course. You're well aware that this won't be a bed of roses, right? Yes, quite aware, sir. From here on out, I intend to work on things that actually make a difference. Good answer. Well, Tio, do I even need to ask? No, she requested to be here, right? Not at all. This position is what we agreed on from the start. Though on a side note, the orbital cables are scheduled to be wired this evening. Didn't you say in the morning? Would you like me to set up the terminal while I'm at it? Yeah, I was counting on it. So 3 down, 1 to go. I get the feeling that they're going to give me the choice here of yes or no, but, like, it's not really going to matter ultimately. Lloyd Bennings, a Crossbelt Police Academy graduate who earned high marks in both police theory, practice, and cooking, naturally. You took those skills and used them to ace the CPD's detective exam. If you ask me, you're too talented for this team. These guys aren't nearly as qualified as you. Like, everybody kind of looks a lot better in comparison to me. I'm just a boy. Cop like you'll find success in whatever division or team is assigned to. I bet no one here will blame you if you walk right out that door. It'd be cool if they actually give you the option and it's like, okay, game over, roll credits. With that in mind, still have any lingering doubts? No, sir. None at all. I have decided I'm fucking out of here. Gets out. I look forward to working under you, Chief Sergey. Good stuff, man. I'll be sure to share a Playboy magazine with you later. You must have given it a lot of thought. You're a real killjoy, kid. I was hoping that you'd at least show a hint of uncertainty. Yeah, make the story more interesting, you know? Have more internal conflict, you know? Come on, sir. Well, that settles that. You guys have the day off today. Yeah, we do have free days. Woo! From tomorrow onward, you'll be working your asses off. Your sexy, sexy young asses off. Not that I'm complaining. Ha ha ha. Tio, the terminal is all yours. All right. If this was like a heist movie, Tio would be like that person on the van that's like there, you know, hacking and communicating with everyone. Randy would be the muscle. Ellie would be like the one that be like the distraction. Roger. Oops, I almost forgot. Lloyd Bennings? Do you really have to say my full name every time? Ellie McDowell? Oh, okay. Sir. Friend Orlando? Sir, bro. I knew he'd say something different. Tio Plato? Sir? As of today at 9 a.m., I officially approve and acknowledge your new assignments. Welcome to the Special Support Section, the SSS, the SSSS, or also known as the S. Okay, welcome to the S. Looking forward to the mountain of different jobs I'll be throwing at you. Yay! Suck it, Chief. Not Sergey, the other guy above him. He can go fuck himself. As initial investigation expenses, the team received 1,000 Mira. Ah, we got an allowance. Better put it on the piggy bank then. Do they have piggy banks in this world? I'm assuming it's going to be like some fantasy. Put it on the pom-pom. You know. Our beloved goddess Aidios, who art in the sky, we beseech thee, open thine heavenly gates for the soul running towards your loving embrace. Could you imagine saying this on Sunday at a Catholic church? Everybody will like the fucking priest would be looking at me. He would like clench his chest and fall over the floor and disintegrate, and everybody would just yeah, they would all panic. Dead brother. I couldn't believe the news when I first heard it. A guy like him passing this young. Yeah, it's the older brother, isn't it? And that's Cecile right there, and that's Lloyd. Wasn't he about to get married to that beautiful fiancée of his, too? Why'd things end up like this? Why? Oh, come on. Don't twist the knife. Don't make it even sadder. It's like Levi in Attack on Titan. It's like, oh, that one woman. How did it go in Attack on Titan? There was a guy that's like, oh, my daughter, Petra. Oh, yeah, weren't you gonna marry her? Where'd she go? Where is she? And Levi's just like, don't fucking talk to me right now, you know? It was a rough day. You know, a lot happened. Damn it all. What the hell are the police doing? One of their own was killed. Are they going to let this become another unsolved case? Oh, is that why Lloyd wants to become a cop? To, like, find out what happened to his bro? It's horrible. Absolutely horrible. His parents passed away a while ago. Yeah, okay, so dead parents and dead brother as well. So the only family that Lloyd has is his uncle, his aunt, and then the uncle and aunt on Cecile's side of the family, too. Wow. I mean, props to Cecile. Is really nice of her. I mean, she doesn't necessarily have like a tie to Lloyd anymore. She's really just doing it out of love for him, you know? She's being nice, kind of taking him in, you know? Like, kind of accepting them as family regardless. How will his younger brother handle all this? Lloyd, are you feeling all right? No, I'm not feeling all right. My brother just fucking died. And my parents are dead too. Please don't push yourself. I know you haven't been sleeping much recently. I'm fine, Cecile. I already pressed F on the keyboard to pay my respects. You know, I played Call of Duty featuring Kevin Spacey. I know what I should do in a situation like this. Thank you, video games. I'm just sorry that you had to go out of the way for me like this. I should have taken care of all this myself. Lloyd, you didn't have to keep up this distant facade around me. We're family, aren't we? Besides, guy was my... Oh, Cecile. You're so hot. I guess you'll need someone to fill in the void. I'm available. I'm so sorry, Lloyd. I know that you're hurting the most out of all of us. Things are going to be hard from now on. But please don't forget that I'm here for you. You're super hot, sexy, single girl that no longer has someone to fuck anymore. Until you can stand on your own 2 feet, I'll stand by your side, Lloyd. Alright. Don't show me this. You're gonna have a full 3D rendered flashback? No, this is today. I really was a brat. I am a brat. My voice is breaking like a teenager. I really was a brat, wasn't I? I shouldn't have been so stubborn. Should have taken her outstretched hand. I'm home, guy. Sorry for not stopping by sooner. Guess I still need to work on my stubbornness. But I'm here now. I'm back. I'm a detective of the CPD, same as you, but not dead. Just a little less dead. And I'm home. I'm still got a long way to catch up to you. And I was assigned to this weird division, but I'm going to do my best with the hand I was dealt. Keep watching over me, guy. I'll talk to you again soon. You have him with you all the time because of the jacket that you're wearing, right? That was his? Yeah. Cecile, whenever Lloyd comes over, she says the jacket stays on during sex. Well, time to get started on your first official job as the CCC, Welcome to the Although maybe I should give you some more information before we get ahead of ourselves. Lloyd, grab your detective notebook. Okay, yes, sir. Your handy-dandy notebook. Your mission is to find all of Blue's clues around the city. I've been searching for that man since forever, that stupid dog. I asked Blue what he wanted for breakfast, and he just kept putting blue footprints everywhere. Black notebook with the police crest. Looks like the real deal. We can also use this to identify ourselves as police officers, right? Correct. There's also some more advice and explanations in there if you ever get curious. Yeah, a lot of tutorial stuff. I'd even get info about your tactical ordnance. Pretty good reference to have. However, there's a more important purpose, is to keep track of the investigative report. Yeah, so everything that happens in the story. Investigative report? Who's that? Sounds like work. Lord, your turn. Yes, sir. Good thing I learned all about it at the academy. The academy. The CPD maintains a rule that all of its investigations are to be carefully and thoroughly documented. What a very convenient way to give us the, their version of the notebook. After an investigation is assigned to you, you can record its status and keep track of progress in the detective notebook. When submitting a report, the department evaluates what's in the notebook, and our bonuses are decided around that. That's why we need to fill it out as detailed and as concisely as possible. Yeah, that's why we have to, very much overblow and dramatize everything that we do so that we come across as heroes. And it's like, oh, this guy really needs a big raise. That's a smart system. Sounds like a bunch of boring paperwork to me, bro. Could you just, DM them on Twitter? Could you just, tweet out what you did? That's the gist of it. However, the situation at the is slightly different from other divisions. Apart from your standard investigations, you're also assigned to what we like to call support requests. Huh? Tio, if you would. Roger. Everyone, follow me. You little maggots. This is the terminal? Oh, I remember now. Yes, there's a Street Fighter V arcade machine. This is the terminal you were busy hooking up to the Orbital Network, TL. I finished configuring it yesterday. After booting it up, you can select an option from the menu screen. Ooh, that's a lot of stuff. Binbo ZX Professional 5.1. That's the operating system. Instead of Windows XP or whatever, it's a Bindos? Bindos. They just changed one word. It's Windows 10 Professional 5.1. Yeah, Crossbell State. Now would you look at that? So these are the support requests? Right. Aside from official missions from the department, it can also receive other requests. Think about requests coming from citizens, tourists, heck, maybe even the government will send us jobs from time to time. Support requests are optional, but if you decide to skip some, odds are that the Bracer Guild will snatch them up. Ah, so we gotta get it before them. Oh, those guys. Oh, those fucking... Yeah, sounds about right, ha ha ha. By doing support requests, we take some of the guild's popularity for ourselves. Oh, we're robbing of their clout. Is that what you're getting at? Basically, but on a much smaller scale. Anyway, when the department's busy, they might force you to help them. Patrolling the city, doing some menial paperwork, who knows? I mean, it counts, it's the small stuff that makes a big difference. You're kidding, right? It's all part of the job, Randy. Wait, so has the terminal already started receiving these requests? Why don't you go take a look at yourself? Just don't forget to keep track of them in your notebook. We won't, sir. You won't keep track of it in your notebook, or you won't forget to keep track of it in your notebook? Please, I'm excited. I'm walking in place. Please stop me. Mid-walk. What's wrong? The support requests will take care of themselves. Take a look at the terminal. That should keep you entertained for now. Play Galaga on it. I don't know. Okay, urgent. Support request explanation. Crossbow Police Reception Desk. Oh, 1,500 Mera already. That's higher than our allowance. Hello, everyone. Congratulations on being appointed to the new Special Support Section. As a first order of business, allow me to give you a rundown and submitting reports for all of your assignments. Please come by the reception desk at the CPD. Sorry to trouble you. Rebecca. Ooh. Ooh. Leave. Leave the computer world. Support request explanation started. Startle. Ultimately, this is just a glorified notification system, but for cops. Twitter for cops. Cobbler. But you gotta head down to HQ and listen to their explanation, right? Baby steps. Sounds like it. I'm finally starting to get the idea behind this whole old Orbital network, this internet thing. The wide world of web. Unlike telephones, which are purely auditory, the Orbital network can transmit text and images, like nudes. I've heard about it before, but now that I've seen it in practice, I can certainly see how it'd be advantageous in all sorts of situations. As we speak, beta testing is being conducted throughout Crossbell State. The system implemented in the police department is one such example. Though I hear the guild has also started experimenting with terminal systems too. This would be enough to get you started. How about let you guys work that support request that just came in? Understood. But what do we do after that? I'd love to say do whatever you feel like doing, but you can bet that the real requests will start pouring in after your little lecture at HQ is over. Let's see. Considering this is your first assignment, try completing this as a statement to HQ saying that you're capable of police work. That should shut him up for a while. There we go. It's a constant fight. Is that really their underlying issue here? Yeah. Them just, like, one-upping each other. By the way, Lloyd, you're in charge of getting everyone a tour of the city. Oh, yeah, because he knows the most, huh? Tour of the city? Why? We gotta listen to you. You're not my dad. You're not my dead dad. You're the ones protecting this place. So go see it with your own eyes. No, like the back of your hand. Oh, and once you head out, make sure to drop by the weapon shop and the Orbital store. They aren't too far away. All right. We're gonna start stocking up on some stuff. As police officers, those places will be pretty handy in the future. We'll stop by before going to the police department then. I'll be in my office most of the time, probably either reading a magazine or taking a nap. Great, good to know that you're hard at work. You're hardly working. If you run into any problems, don't bother me. You're smart kids, figure it out yourselves. Well, then off you go. I love that this guy's so dedicated to his work. Chotomate, wait a minute. He's got his Playboy mag. He's got his Comic Low magazine this month, so nobody should bother him. That's why I'm a responsible dude. It's really okay for him to slack off like that. I mean, at least he's being honest. I fear for our future. Well, we are the future. That's the thing. He knows that. Anyway, this is our real first assignment. Let's walk around the city a bit first, and then take care of that support request. It's natural to feel nervous, but as long as we don't rush things, everything will turn out okay. Agreed. Roger that. Time to hit the road. Country road, take me home, California. Or West Virginia, whatever the fuck. When you inspect the terminals at this and choose check requests, a list of available support requests is displayed. Support requests are completely optional, but completing them earns you Mera, NDP. I am very much intending to, look at. I'm gonna do all of them. It says medium, really medium difficulty. Walk over to someone and just talk to them. I can't imagine what the easy difficulty thing is gonna be. Just sit there and don't do anything. Stand behind this waterfall for 3 minutes. There you go. Oh, there's that weird fucking broccoli-ass cat. Alright, there's the armory shop. The armory shop right over there. It seems pretty adamant that we check it out. Alright. I mean, I was thinking that we go to HQ first and then do all the shop stuff, but sure. Gironde Armory. Okay. Again, this music, the song was really good until the Alright, men and little mustachio. Gironde. As much as I want to say come on in and have a look around, I'm afraid I can't. You can't buy a weapon and crossbow without a license, kids. How old are you, 5? If this is a prank, then beat it, you little shit. Ooh. I'm getting messages on my phone right now. We're actually from the CPD, sir. Sorry for the confusion. What? Where the game tree app isn't working right now. We'll let you know when it's back up and running. Uh-oh. The app is not running. That's not good. Let me check my own Discord. See what we got. Alright, some nice Murasaki pictures on the waifu channel. Okay. Nothing out of the ordinary. Y'all are police officers? Oh, you must be those kids Sergey told me about. Alright, feel free to take a look around the shop. But whenever you're ready to check out, show me your detective notebook. That'll substitute as a license. Sure. Oh yeah, some engineer-looking guy stopped by recently. With something called an orbital staff with me. Oh, said some fancy new weapon, but who the heck would I ever sell a fishy thing like this to? Tio. An orbital staff, you said. That's what Tio uses, isn't it? Didn't she say it was still in the testing phase of his development, though? Forget who you're selling it to. How are you able to sell it in the first place? I mean, look like an engineer. This whole thing is setting off all sorts of alarms for me personally. Actually, that man might have been my boss. Your boss? From the Foundation? Yes, exactly. He may have come to drop off a newer model of the orbital staff for me to test. I don't understand why he couldn't simply give it to me directly. Oh, because he wants that money. He gets a percentage of the purchase. Couldn't he have just handed it over himself? Not sure what the deal is with this thing, but I can sell it to the girl, right? You're pretty broke right now? Yeah, I know. Buy it then. I already had to pay for the shipment. Well, let's see how much all this costs. I mean, we can exchange Sepith, right? There's, do they have that, like, normal, like, not elemental Sepith? Striker. Oh, 100. Okay, is nowhere near as expensive as I thought it would be. 300, but then again, we only have 1,000, so we can buy, what, 3 weapons? Actually, no, we can't. Tio, Randy, solid shocker. Okay, every single weapon is increasingly more expensive. And then not only that, but for the armor is something that we need. Okay, so just one weapon upgrade, and then accessories. So we can buy, I guess. I mean, I would probably go for Lloyd first. No Sepeth masses? Uh-oh. That's how I make most of my money on the other games. Heartbreaker for 300 Mira. Equip on Lloyd, baby. And then, I'll do Solid Shocker, you know. Just have the attack dudes have the strong weapon, while, the other two, I guess they can work a little bit. 340, 390. Alright. Ingrid Primrose. Alright. She, hyped up her gun a lot, and we immediately changed it for something else. Alright, yeah, the Lyrical Cane. Well, again, I don't feel like she's gonna need it as urgently as everything else. And I don't need these weapons anymore, right? So I can just sell them. 25 Mira. 27 Mira. 30 Mira. Still not enough. Geofront. Can I sell the key? No. Clear gelatin. Detective notebook. Alright. And of course, if I wanna... if I wanna make more money... and just buy the thing... then I can just, sell a little... Actually... I have water. Okay, that's a lot. That's a lot of Mira. 12? Yeah, I'm assuming these are all, like, common. There we go. I guess you need to have a little bit of risk-reward here with this. And, like, just acknowledge that, okay, you'll have to trade some stuff to be able to... Alright. You see, in Cold Steel 3, I am, like, aching for some Sepeth. Like, I'm highly lacking in it. And, like, what I just did there is probably the very first time in the entire franchise that I ever trade Sepeth that is not the Sepeth mass. Because if there's no Sepeth mass, then I have no choice but to sell that. Look at that big old bell. Alright, I'll munch on one. Alright, Central Square looking pretty. Woo! This place hasn't changed one bit. It looks really pretty. I know I say this about literally every single city in the Legend of Heroes, but like, if I lived in real life in this world, if I like was walking around the street one day and then there's like a huge power outage and nobody can see me on the street and a bus passes by and crashes into me and I go flying and land and then I wake up in the hospital and it's like an orbital hospital and I wake up and I find myself getting isekai'd over into a world where this is the Legend of Heroes. This would be an awesome place to live. I would love it. It's a big city. Or who knows, maybe I like something a little smaller. I don't know. A little noisier, maybe. I mean, as someone, you know, for me, I'm Mexican, and I lived in a small city, and I came here to this big city in California, so it'd be like me going from, like, North to Crossbell, you know? A little noisier, maybe. Nah, that's no surprise, given how this is more or less the heart of the city. Just look at, yeah, the heart of the city, completely packed with exactly, 5 people. Look at these stores and restaurants. You can get all your essentials here. It also acts as a hub leading to other districts if you're in a hurry. It's only gotten busier with the recent surge in orbital vehicles. There's a car. You're right, everybody. How about we drop by the Orbital store next? You mean that Orbital factory the Chief mentioned? Word around town is that the whole place got a huge makeover, real fancy now. Nice place to live. The downside is that it's in the middle of Erebonia and Calvert. Yeah, the bad part is that it eventually gets taken over by Erebonia. There's like war stuff that happens, and that's bad. Indeed, this new type of factory focuses more on commercialized orbital products. A formal contract with the police was drafted to improve the CPD's orbital capabilities. We should be able to rely on them for any of our orbital needs. We'll soon become regulars there if that's the case. So, should we stop by there before going to the other districts? Yeah. It should be that corner building over there. I don't think I want to live in the dead center of a power struggle. Yeah, me neither. I don't want to live somewhere like Trista. Whenever I think of a nice place, I think Trista. And especially so because Thor's is right there. There's a nice high school there. And you can see all of the hot young schoolgirls passing by where you live. So you can always look at them. You can always people watch. Central Square includes a department store, Orwell factory, armory, and restaurant. Since almost everything you need is available here, it's a good idea to visit if you ever need to stock up. Genten, the city's Orwell store, is located on Central Square eastern side. Alright, is the one with the big colorful sign. The most obvious one. Mimi saying, hi, are you a tourist? Oh, you aren't? Dang. Oh, well, fuck you then. This one I was about to give you my deluxe tour across Bell City. Yeah, I bet you were gonna charge me. And scam me. Not very surprising how crowded Central Square can get. No, yeah, because it's so crowded. Given there's the heart of the city and all. Man, I'm really gonna enjoy walking around and seeing all this. So the department store's remodeling and a new Orwell shop opened, eh? Seems like everything from house to storage is getting an upgrade. It's great the city is improving, but I don't trust myself to navigate an increasingly hectic crossbell. Alright. Bum 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 bum. Rains. Or rains. Honestly, how could someone like Grace get as far as she has in life? She's off doing who knows what, while the deadline is almost here. Oh yeah, so that's the restaurant. And then this is the depato. That's literally how you call a department store in Japanese, depato. It looked like Arios when it made the Ario Speedwagon with the news again. I wish I could be saved by him too. Lena Lee. Didn't an article say they tried to help out Arios? It must have stung to have all that effort snatched away like that. Alright, good to know that they acknowledge it. Pruna, what an unfortunate name, Pruna. I usually really like a lot of the... oh god, what was that? I usually like a lot of the fantasy names in Legend of Heroes, but some of these are weird. My papa works for a real big company, says Gina. They had made something called the Orwell Network not too long ago. Thing is, my papa doesn't know how it works, so he constantly runs into problems. Papa, you dummy. Papa. Alright, Orwell store, Genten. There we go. Epstein, alright, we see it up there. We're in the right place when people are walking in place. So this is that Orwell store people have been climbing around. It looks like a Fry's. From the biggest Orwell card to the smallest assortment, they have it all. Toasters, radios, vacuum cleaners I see. A shiny triangle, speakers, cameras. Yep. On top of that, their new redesign gives it a sleek and modern feeling, doesn't it? Oh yeah. Fantasy-style Best Buy. Hard to believe it was just a simple factory 3 years ago. Anyway, we should look for the technician to adjust our ordnance. Customer service should be able to point us into the right direction. They keep the equipment behind the counter, so let's ask for help. Let's ask at the counter, yeah. Mizette. There's an Orwell store. I'm surprised how colorful it is. I only came to purchase an Orwell light. I want to look at all the other goods. What are those things over there? Yeah, you're gonna want to buy everything. What even are most of these things? They look like lights and containers. I was working as an orban maker years ago, but I'm retired now. Basilio is his name. Ooh. An assortment of goods from all over Zamoria. Come our store. Wait, what? An assortment of goods from all over Zamoria. Come our store. Installed in Crossbell. I think that's a little mistake. They are stored and sold in Crossbell. Is the ideal place to appreciate each and every one. Yeah, I like it. Does this kind of look like a store, like a legit store? Fernand, here at Genten, we offer various Orwell goods bound to find use in everyone's day-to-day life. I'm sure there's a product here calling your name. Please shop to your heart's content. Cool. And so here's where you buy. Wendy! How do you... That white flash is... Yeah, not helping. Welcome to Genten Orwell Factory. Oh, shoot. I mean, welcome to Genten Orwell store. Not a factory, it's a store. Oh, no way. Lloyd, is that really you? Oh my god, is this an old friend, Wendy? Her old crush? Wendy, wait a second. What are you doing here? How rude. You're trouble looking at me. I'm a Genten engineer. Seriously? I know you mentioned you were looking for a job in your letters. I just wasn't really expecting to run into you while working. Oh, this lovely lady is an old friend of yours, Lloyd. I'm a little jealous. Want to go on a date when your shift ends? Hey, she's my high school sweetheart, okay? Now isn't the time for this, Randy. We're on duty for crying out loud. Yeah, and Wendy's all about me, Lloyd Bannings, not you. Randy the Randy Man. Nice to see you, Wendy. I've heard great things about Genton, but the rumors don't do it justice. Oh, are you guys Lloyd's colleagues? I mean, yeah, you can kind of assume that on account of the fact that they're standing right next to me. And they're all working at the same job as me. Should be told the store was decorated based on the owner's personal taste. I should have mentioned this sooner, but this is a customer service. From here, we can provide maintenance from all of your ornament needs. Alright, we'll be leaving our ornaments in your capable hands from now on, Wendy. Oh, but our ornaments are the Enigma models. Is that going to be an issue? Oh, wow, you guys got your hands on the brand new ones, huh? Leave it to me, I should have the tools for them right here. I have a few regulars that use that model too. Man, Bracers sure love their ornaments. Really? So the Bracer Guild's connections have allowed them to acquire cutting-edge technology as well. I find it really strange that the Bracer Guild is kind of framed as like our opponents, like the antagonists, you know, our rivals in this. Is interesting how antagonistic they're kind of being portrayed here, as opposed to like in all the other games where they're like fucking the heroes of the whole world, you know? Damn, we better catch up or else they're gonna leave us in the dust. This isn't a laughing matter, Randy. No, I just ignore them. I recommend getting used to us pestering you, Wendy. We'll be counting on you for any ornament problems we have. No problem, leave it to me. Whenever you get that to modify your ornament, just let me know and we'll get you all set up. If you have any general questions about your ornament, just ask away. You're speaking to an old pro after all. Yeah, upgrade and synthesize. We know all about this. We're good. Yeah, requires Sepith, yada yada yada. The Orbital store was actually just an ordinary factory up until last year. But when the previous manager was replaced, the new manager's store policies aimed to make Genshin more appealing to customers. Personally, I much prefer the unrefined workshop aesthetic to this. Yeah, that image definitely suits you better, Wendy. I'm sorry, what was that, Lloyd? You calling me dirty? What? She's the one that said it, that she preferred it. Now she got all bent out of shape out of it? Okay, it's only okay when she says it. Fuck. Oh yeah, I heard my old teacher opened up his old store downtown. If you guys found the time, I'd be worth popping in to say hello. Pop that, pop that, pop that, pop that. Alright, so we can go ahead and start buying our upgrades and stuff. So, those are all? Oh, yeah, you know what? I might not buy any quartz right now because I think it is a lot more worth it for me to open up all of these slots and then probably just find a bunch more quartz to insert on like on a chest somewhere when I'm there exploring. I remember at least in Cold Steel 1 and 2, most of the stuff, no, Cold Steel 1 specifically, most of the quartz that I had, it was just the stuff that I would find in chests, the enemies would drop it or something like that. I barely ever bought quartz for myself. And so, hopefully this game is no different. Same for Sky 1 as well. In Cold Steel 2, they did kind of needed you to buy stuff, but you know. Yeah, because I did trade a little bit of it, a little bit of the Sepith for money, I kind of want to be careful about where I'm actually putting in my money. Randy. Yeah, the two guys, I should definitely focus on them because they're going to be in the front lines fighting. I recommend opening up a few more on Lloyd. Okay, I kind of wanted all of them to have at least one. Okay. There's one more that I can insert. Alright. Get him an HP and attack too. Well, it's a little too late for that. Because, HP 1 and attack 1? Yeah, maybe some other time. Man, I can't. Yeah, that'll give me Mira, but not. And I don't have any quartz. Alright. I'll remember that. Oh, you're a friend of Wendy, says Chaco. Oof, I'm so sorry. I'm Chaco, a salesperson here. Pleased to meet you. You're wearing a maid outfit. Alright, not too bad. Cause that's restricted, I guess. Can't go on there. That's the special room. Epstein. Ooh, what do they sell here? I like that this is just like a display room. It'd be fun if there was like another, you know, vendor here that would sell you other stuff. Even if it was like aesthetic things. Alright. That was the Orbital store. Pretty nice, pretty nice. So, where's that? Yeah, there we go. My god, this is a big-ass city. At least by, like, Legend of Heroes standards, this is pretty fucking big. Ooh, boy. I mean, I like it. This is on Steam, right? No. You have to buy the Japanese version of this game. That you can find it on this website called DL Site. Although only on the Japanese version of DL Site. There is an English website for that, but you only go to the English one. And I used my American credit card. I assumed that it wouldn't work, but it did work. And I downloaded it off of there digitally. You can also go on Amazon and buy like a... I don't know if they have digital copies for that game on Amazon, but you can buy like a physical copy, I think, if you want. And then the Falcom official website also sells it to you. Again, all of this is on the Japanese side of things, because this game never came out over here. The only reason for why this is in English is because of the patch. So if you ever buy this game, look it up. Trails from Zero on Google, English patch, and you'll find this. And you install it, you know, it's like you're modding the game or something. Now, granted, I do want to tell you something. There is a PS4 remaster that's going to come out in Japan pretty soon for this game. And so it is very, very likely that the game will come out on PS4 on the West here in English as well. Now, they love having PC releases for these kinds of games. You know, all of the other Sky 1, 2, and 3, those came out on Steam. Cold Steel 1, Cold Steel 2, Cold Steel 3 is going to come out on PC pretty soon. So it would not surprise me if this game came out on Steam as well. So if you want to buy it right now, cool. But I would personally recommend that you wait and see what the announcements are kind of looking like. Because usually when they bring them over in English, there's usually a PC release that comes with it. So I'm happy that you're interested in this game, but I think you should save your money for when, you know, there's like confirmation if these are coming over or not. I think they might. Anyway, Hasio is saying, there we go. It's the city and 2 small villages that make up Crossbell State. Really? The whole state? Just one big city and 2 villages. Usually, there's more to it than that. Yeah, got it. Alright, cool. It makes me really happy when I'm streaming a game that I'm really passionate about, and people kind of get into it, and they're like, I might buy this, you know? And whatever. Hashtag not sponsored. Hashtag not an ad. I wish I was sponsored by Falcom, but I'm not. You know, for every sale of Trails from Zero, I get a cut of the deal. Huh. That'd be awesome, but no. One is a strictly mining village, yeah. Yeah, it makes me really happy that I can get people into different games. Whenever they see me play something and I inspire others to buy it. Because I think these games are awesome, and I think that the more support they get, the better. Good afternoon. Welcome to Times Department Store. Oh, aren't you dirty? Oh, cops. Ugh, get out. Masali, I knew I recognized you. Thank you very much for gracing us with your presence today. There we go. We got the clout. Masali, what's that all about? Oh, well, you see, my grandfather and Neston are longtime acquaintances. Masali's been a precious client for this store ever since she was a child. She's given VIP treatment. I knew it. She's a spoiled princess. Cut it out, you guys. By the way, Masali, I heard that you were looking for an employment within the CPD after returning from your studies abroad. That's correct. I'm a police officer now. I'd appreciate it if you'd avoid giving me special treatment when I shop here. I know I'm being selfish, but, you know, considering your family and you're a cop on top of that, it's very difficult not to give you VIP. My apologies. I'll respect your wishes then. Alright then, I guess I'll talk to you like a normal person. What's up, shithead? What the fuck do you want? That won't change the fact that you'll always be an important customer in my heart. Please don't ever hesitate to bring any problems to my attention. Cool. Usually it's good to talk to NPCs twice, because they always have, you know, stuff to say. This, Depato is home to many different kinds of shops. Each and every one of them provide the highest quality service. Hope you all have a wonderful time. And you see, this guy was just a random NPC. If I hadn't talked to him, I would have totally missed out on all that dialogue. Oh, look, it's Miles Edgeworth. Items. Welcome to Sourwork General Goods. Feel free to browse my wares. Alright. I'm just looking at what they have. I'm not actually gonna buy anything. Alright, so you can buy battle scopes. There we go. Crossbell Times 1. We have enough money to buy the newspaper, at least. We're not that broke. Books. The state government announced the next stage of Crossbell City's urban development plan at yesterday's urban plan meeting. This fifth stage consists of legislation to expand the maintenance of the geofront, deregulate office construction, encourage orbital car usage, and more. It seeks to address the needs of the city as its population... Oh, press X to advance. I always buy the newspaper. Yeah, me too. I never read them, though. And the economy will continue to boom. The development plan was announced 20 years ago, and now enters its fifth stage. This announcement pairs with a positive forecast of the economy for the next 10 years. I feel like I'm a news anchor. Hello, welcome to Crossbell News. Positive forecast of the economy for the next 10 years. Favorable comments can be already heard. I'm glad, frankly, says a woman running a street stall. High growth will bring stability even to neighboring countries, says an international economist. These predictions of the city's economic future will be crucial to foreign relations. Oh, look at that! A beautiful picture, yes. It's just a screenshot, just cropped out. Society. We live in a society, for sure. Arios McLean arrives again. Yesterday, 2 boys from the city got lost in the geofront. They were saved by Arios McLean, an A-rank bracer associated with the guild branch in Crossbell. The situation was resolved without incident. After following leads from the citizens, McLean swooped into the scene and saved the boys. They were within a hair's breadth of being killed by monsters in a deep part of the geofront. This feat truly fits his moniker, the Divine Blade of Wind. Alright. Urban Development Plan has begun its 5th stage. Brilliant results. Downtown district not seeing nearly enough of this work. Recent incidents in the area, insufficient safety measures for children who may wander in. Yeah, unchecked monsters. Speedy response to this issue. Yeah. A lot. There's so many. 200 kids have been jumping down the manhole and getting attacked by monsters. We gotta fix it. No, and there we are. First mission a failure. Unexpected guests appear. I love that T.O. You can't even see her face. Another news, some unexpected faces have appeared during the recent incident. New to the CPD this year is the Special Support Section. Special Support Section. They came in to save the 2 children on their own. McLean says they were unsuccessful in their first mission because they didn't follow through to the end. We did, and you came in and stole our kill. This division was supposedly established to court public favor. How will they fare in the future? Gourmet experience. Visit Long Lao Tavern, an inn by the market on East Street. Savor authentic food made faithfully by the owner, hailing from the eastern quarter of the Republic. Have some Long Lao Tanmen. That sounds delicious. I don't even know what it is. Grimwood Law Office for legal advice. You have a car accident, somebody's suing you, well, come to me. Ian Grimwood. Sounds like a cowboy's name. It was a law firm on West Street, so they handle everything from debt consultation to corporate legal advice. To keep the name Grizzly Grim in mind if you ever find yourself in legal trouble. Sure. Thank you, Grizzly Grim. Alright, information. Why are they dressed up as like little kindergarten girls with like the smock and the yellow hat? Times Department Store, general information. Don't hesitate to ask us questions about the store. Okay, but I keep talking to you and you won't offer help. Imported foods, Western clothes, shoes, general goods, accessories. This is literally the Walmart of the world. We still have kinds of stuff around the store. Why not go look around for a while? Everybody's freaking out about this virus. Everybody bought all the toilet paper. You won't be able to buy that. Sugar, flour, and onion sauce. The shop has a great selection of goods to choose from. I'm trying to buy some sugar, but they have 36 different varieties. Welcome to Legion's Foods. They'll deal with a wide variety of imported ingredients. Make yourself comfortable. Okay, yeah, this is literally just ingredients. For the cooking. Can I cook something right now? I don't think I even have it in my shortcuts. Yeah. I don't even have like a recipe book or anything. Ken. Oh, there we go. Ken. You can hang out with Ryu. I was stuck waiting around forever since she's so slow. Whatever, used to it. Who's slow? You? Dorothy, look at the news arrivals in all these shops. You're gonna have to continue coming here as frequently as possible to keep up. Choose. You can basically buy everything you could need here other than weapons. And orbans. Welcome, says Hanson. Handsome Hanson. If you're looking for a pair of shoes, you come to the right store. Runners, leather shoes, boots, you name it. Wide selection of shoes to satisfy your customers' every need. Feel free to take a look. I have a massive foot fetish. This is the dream job for me. Alright. Fine sandals and flower pumps. Okay. Well, we can't afford any of it. The weapons were more important than shoe comfort. Janetta. Whoa, he's so cool. Now, forget I said anything. Feel free to look around. Alright, is there gonna be like a love story here? Like a little story arc developing? Every time I come over here? Crossbell can seem to help any, can help getting caught up in sticky situations. Just the other day, there was a shooting in the back alley. What? I'm sure that the rest of the content is seen as a negative light. Well, in the country where I'm from, there's shootings all the time. Sadly. Baker. Our humble shop primarily deals in small accessories and jewelry. Don't let the price deter you. Everyone our products are of the highest quality. 500? Yeah. Yeah, that's pretty expensive by now standards. T-shirts. Luca Boutique says Prada. Oh, you work at a boutique, your name is Prada? I have every style of clothing you could ever ask for, from children's clothing to fancy business suits. Don't hesitate to ask me anything. Alright, as a clothing AMA. Alright, that's a bunch of clothing that I could buy, but, you know. Not right now. Alright, is that everything? Did we raid the store? Did we even buy anything? We just bought the newspaper. Alright, but wait, hold on. Wasn't there another exit? Pretty sure I saw another door around here. Oh no. It was just my imagination. My imagination. Alright, I'm gonna take another bite of a chip just because I'm doing a lot of walking around. Alright, I'm good. Might as well save while I'm at it. Old man Kant. Ooh. Conti. Like Jack Conti. CEO and co-founder of Patreon. Who I used to look up to as a hero, and now I really don't like anymore. Because of Patreon and how fucking stupidly they're running things. So the department store's remodeling and the new Orbital shop opens. Seems like everything in my houses and stores is getting an upgrade. It's great the city is improving, but I don't trust myself to navigate an increasingly hectic crossbow. I think I've already read that. Alright, restaurant. Let's get some food. I'm actually quite hungry. That's why I'm eating the snacks. We've been going for an hour and a half. I don't know how much longer I'm gonna go. I would love it if I could just go for like 5 hours like how I did last time. But I might have to stop it at around maybe 2.5 hours. We'll do 1 more hour. Because I do have to get ready for work tomorrow. This is delicious. Food this good at this low of a price, that's a steal. That's a cold steal. Hoistorf! Difficult not to laugh when you say that out loud. That sounds like a dwarf's name. Is this dine in or carry out? If you do wish to do both, that can be arranged as well. Say so when placing your order. A juicy steak, that's 1200 Mara? What? Satisfying carbonara, sweet cake, and crispy fry. Well, I ain't got no money. Ooh, you're pretty. Flocte. I do enjoy my time at this restaurant. The hustle and bustle keeps things fresh. Besides, reading here with a cup of coffee in hand relaxes me like nothing else. I don't like eating or drinking anything while I'm reading. Because I am incredibly paranoid that I'm gonna, like, spill the drink and it's gonna land on the pages, and you can't fucking wash that out, you know? It won't go away. And food as well. I had it one time that I was reading a book, and fucking, I think I was eating these chips, actually, and, like, I fucking accidentally, my fucking dirty fingers, I flipped the page, and I have, like, a big red spot on it, and it's frustrating. So, yeah, when I read, I just read. I don't eat, I don't drink, nothing. You can't get those pages back, you know? If I'm, like, you know, on my iPad and, like, digitally reading something, then whatever, fuck it. Yeah, I'll eat and drink because, you know, it's fine, you know? I can just wipe it out. Thank you for your patience. I have 2 A lunches, hot and fresh. Take a seat, sir. No. Just like your name, no. I don't have the money. It's incredibly hectic in here right now, as you can see. Yeah, as you can see, there's fucking 2 people here. Very hectic. You have to sit and wait patiently, and promise we'll be with you shortly. Dude, there's barely anyone here. Citizen, there's really nothing better than having a nice meal with my family here with 1 person. Delicious food at affordable prices. That's the way it's always been. What more can I ask for? My mother-in-law is running late, and we planned to eat together a while ago. Considering her age, you can't help but feel worried about her. Alright, anything near? Ooh. Alright. I like the little, like, blocky, polygonal food. Okay, that should be a wrap on today's prep. Hey, not bad. 30 years here, and I'm still number 1, says Braun. I have a good feeling about this flavor. I'm going to roll with it. Celtio. Every day, we have loads of people stopping by the restaurant looking for a bite to eat. On top of that, a lot of them include some pretty hot ladies. Yeah, now you're speaking my language. And yet here I am, slaving away at the kitchen all day. Doesn't give me any time to check out the customers. Yeah, I feel you. That's the mood right there. Businessman. I'm meeting with an extremely important client today. Failure's not an option. I must hurry, make reservations, and get my act together before he arrives. Do you guys see the detailing on the light that is flowing out of the window? It has like this little shimmering effect. It's very subtle, but I like it. It's nice. Like 2 times speed. Alright, what else? Alright, pretty close from here. Okay, there's a fuck ton of shops, dude. Entertainment district. I think we should go and do our mission now. We did all the main stuff. This other area is right around the corner. Ah, this place looks beautiful! Oh, there's the law office that we read about in the newspaper. This place looks so nice. Oh, I'm gonna have to go and talk to every single person in this area in West Street, huh? I believe this area is known as West Street. Yeah, one of the larger residential areas. This looks even prettier! Look at all the apartments. I'm actually familiar with most of the people in the area. Is it okay if I take some time to catch up with them when we get the chance? I take it you grew up around these parts. Well, we're already here. Let's do some meeting and greeting before we head out. I'm sure we've been longing to see your friends and family. We can accompany you too. Thanks, guys. I should swing by Belheim to visit Auntie. I can probably find Oscar working at morgues too. West Street is a residential area in the western part of the city. The streets are lined with homes and apartments along with the occasional shop. Alright. Our main protagonist, Lloyd, right there, was born and raised in this district. Ah, so nice. Well, before I do that, I'm going to save my progress because I want to see if I can do my mission first and then just let me go and do whatever I want. It'll probably stop me. Watch. Oh. It's actually not stopping me. Wait, isn't this my house? Yeah, this is my house. Okay, wow, okay. Could have taken that shortcut the entire time. Ba-da-da. Oh no, wait, the little star symbol is not... Okay, that's just symbolizing the police or the facility. Okay, I was just assuming that the little star meant like, oh, that's your objective, but it's literally right in front of me, the meaning of it. Because I'm an idiot. Alright, I guess the objective is to just talk to everybody. Oh, here are these two. You're the guys from the other day. Patrol or something? Are you the police really so short-staffed that they need you to do it? Being a police officer is a busy job, are you? And besides, patrolling is one of our duties. Putting that aside, you guys really need to cut it out with the dangerous stunts. Eric. Weird, I have no clue what you're talking about, you little runts. And no fear, Arius McLean is here. Burrick. Sounds like a car name. So the bracer saved some kids. Leave it to the guild to perform an amazing feat like that. This really goes to show how sloppy our city's management system is. Oof. Oh, you're hearing them. Shots are being fired. The system. We certainly do live in a society. If we had the appropriate countermeasures set in stone, it would never happen in the first place. Yeah, sure. If it were me there, everything would be better. The mission is at the CPD, alright. I'm used to like a big red arrow telling me, hey, go here. Hey, Oscar, the Grouch. Well, if it isn't my man Lloyd, so you finally decided to stop by and visit your old buddy Oscar, eh? It's been way too long, dude. What's it been, a year since we last hung out? 3 years! It's been 3 years, man. You're as blissfully unaware as ever. Some things never change. I blame the fact that we kept sending each other letters. Now I really felt like you were gone for that long. How many letters was Lloyd sending to all these people? Let's see, you got a little taller, so you still haven't outgrown that baby face. Nah, shut up. He got you there, baby face. Hee baby face. Must be an old friend of Lloyd's then. Yeah, the oldest. Name's Oscar. I work as an apprentice here at Mork's Bakery. And you three must be this dummy's co-worker. This dummy thick boy. My name is Randy. Nice to meet you. I'm Ellie, and I'm Tio Plato. Nice to meet you. And we're the Super Special Squad. They do like Ginyu Force poses, like whoosh. You could tell we work together, even though we aren't wearing uniforms. Sometimes I can't tell whether he's completely oblivious or less sharper than he lets on. This baker. What's up? Well, like you're thinking pretty hard, buddy. Oh yeah, you still cook, Lloyd? Oh, here we go. Here we're gonna get the cookbook. A little. I had to help my uncle with chores, so that meant cooking every so often. Sweet, then take this. Reunion gift from yours truly. Hope we get some use of it. There we go, recipe notebook. That's exactly what I wanted. I actually kind of like the cooking. How about I teach you how to make a killer sandwich while you're here? Oh yeah, dude, tell me about it. Trust me, it's cake. No, it's a sandwich. It's a perfect recipe to get you in the swing of things. I know the British people will tell you that American bread tastes like cake, but hey. Happy ham sandwich. Alright, thanks, Oscar. This actually looks pretty neat. Look, when I look at food, I don't describe it as neat. It even has spots to write down variations of different recipes. There we go. Since all of you have access to it, how it's used can vary from one person to the other. I think I'll get a kick out of it. Certainly keep us well fed. It's a little embarrassing, but all of my cooking know-how comes from baking cookies. How about you two? I can only really roast and blow shit. You know, food you left camping out in the wilderness, yeah, killing a yak or something and eating it all. Just like that, raw, just biting into it. If a recipe has a clear and concise protocol I can follow, I can manage. If it makes sense to me, I'll follow it. If you're interested, I'd be happy to teach you a thing or two. There we go. When you talk to people or examine certain things, you can sometimes learn cooking recipes. Yay! Recipes are recorded in the recipe notebook. There's an achievement for getting all the recipes, too. Oh boy. You can prepare dishes with various effects at any time. When cooking recipes, there's a set chance you get a supreme or a peculiar variant of each dish. Cooking can sometimes result in a failure, too. Most ingredients used in cooking are sold at the general store and various shops. Monster may drop them, too. Actually, the vast majority of your cooking will be from Monster drops. Okay, so that's a shortcut, too, right? Yeah. Beautiful. We should have the happy ham taro sandwich or whatever. Alright. Fresh herbs. I need one more. One of two. Alright. King potato and marbled steak. Alright. I could buy that, but I ain't got no money. Caterina. I like that color. That's awesome. Pink with the green. Beautiful. This baker sure is something else. I came to West Street to meet up with a friend. I ended up discovering a treasure while I was at it. Is that the oven? I want to run in there. I just see fire coming out of it. Welcome, says Morgs. Welcome to the oven. Yes, this is the inside of the oven. We've cleared the front of the bakery, turned it into a small cafe. Pretty handy if you want to sit down and grab a bite, eh? Yeah, eh? I don't know why, but I see Randy as a Canadian man. You're exactly the same girl, but with a slightly darker, like a more teal kind of color as opposed to bright green. Bennett, welcome. Pay your bill at the register. What? I didn't buy anything. Somebody just gave me a sandwich and that was it. The kids were like, oh! They're running towards me. I'm like, oh, please stop. You're too scary for me, children. Ponce. I think more people have been purchasing normal cars lately. I love taking photos, so being able to drive out of the city for some nice shots would be very convenient. Okay. What is this super duper pretty place? Villa Raisins. Razon, I guess. Villa Razon Apartments. Olga, my husband has yet again decided to redecorate our apartment. I up and leave the place whenever he does it. It's because he plays too much Minecraft. He wants to remodel everything. I can't stand it. Stundle. I'm supposed to enjoy quietly working on my handicrafts. Yeah, she wants to stay in complete quietude, but she cannot. Or usually it's a woman wanting to remodel everything. Alright, so for these apartments, what do I do? Do I take the elevator or do I just go one floor at a time? That guy looks angry with like his big mustache. Kendall. Wow, isn't that a girl's name? Ahyuk. Grabs his mustache, pulls it. The new City Hall design is poised to be a 40-story skyscraper. The whole thing is unprecedented and contains a plethora of original concepts. Truly a building for the ages. I'm working on designing the exterior and the office spaces. I cannot wait for the behemoth's completion. What about you, wife? Do you agree? No! So Brigitte. Sorry about that. I was busy cooking. Welcome to Kendall's architectural firm. Oh, this is a firm. Please direct any inquiries to my husband. He appears to be free at the moment. Oh, okay. Sure. Architectural firm. So what's up? Okay. Still talking about the skyscraper. Okay, go up a floor. Oh, pretty maid, Sammy. Good morning to you. It is I, Sammy the maid. Yeah, the one and only, huh? Are you here to visit one of the tenants? Levick lives on the first floor. Kendall on the second floor. Alright, is there more, or is this it? Okay, well, this one's locked. Well, thank you very much. The one and only, Sammy the maid. The unforgettable. Okay, there's a door over here. Let's see. Levick. Changing the atmosphere of the place and buys on fancy furniture. Leia should do the trick. Oh, yeah, so he's the guy that keeps remodeling everything. I love how HD the wine glasses look, as opposed to everything else that looks a little bit more muted. Alright, so that was that. The villa where only 2 people live. General store tallies, okay. I'm interested in seeing the dialogue in this area, since Lloyd knows most of the people here. Ryu and Henri look like they're always having fun together. Isn't Henri, again, like a girl's name? A Korean girl's name? I wish I could join them, too. Talk. Welcome to my store. They were looking to stock up on daily necessities. Alright. So policy to take it easy. Alright. I thought that a lot of the dialogue would be like, hey, you know, Lloyd, what's up? Smoke grenade, bottle scope. Alright. I can't afford any of this. I'm a poor boy. What do you think I am, huh? You think I'm just gonna throw money your direction? You think I'm just gonna, like, you know, start coughing and just hawk up some fucking Sepith for me to sell for you? Well, no, you're in the wrong, sir. Now you lost the customer. Fuck off, I'm out of here. Good morning to you all. Welcome to Tally's General Store. Tally's is in its 10th year of doing business. Thank you for your continued support. Broomwood Law Office. Alright, this is the law office that we saw in the newspaper. Let's see. What's up with this dude? Are you the lawyer? Pete, are you a client? Sorry, but Mr. Groomwood is out currently. You have business with him, please wait over by the front till he comes back. Can we open this? It appears to be locked. Alright, I'm assuming this is his kid or something. No idea. Can we just, like, try just to take the tea and pool, dump it on the book, and just run away? Make sure that kid don't see us? See Pete? Pete doesn't tell on us? Alright, what else is here? We already went into this little restaurant. We already went to the villa. And then the police, our home. I'm not gonna call it the police station. Back alley. Da 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 da. We need to explore all the parts of the city anyway, so might as well. Let's just explore it. That house had giant chess pieces out front. And got horses. Crossbell's Northwestern District. Oh, I'm gonna stretch. Oh, ay, ay, ay. There's the apartment to the south. I'll go back. This Crossbell's Northwestern District has been home to the upper class families for as long as I remember. It's a little hidden away. Yeah, well, fucking, I didn't go there, so yeah, I noticed. I noticed that I didn't notice it. Nothing but big ass mansions around here. Yeah. At least acting strange. Ah, she's from here, huh? Quiet district, rich people are here. There are no special facilities, but the large mansions are home to various affluent people living their lives. It'd be a good idea to stop by these homes occasionally while patrolling the city. Ooh, okay, I like the angle that it kind of starts you off at. Yeah, because like in the map is like, zoop, like it's just, the whole thing is almost like a little tunnel. Oh, I see it. Yeah, I see the apartment. Yeah, right here. Oh yeah, this is super. Is even like a level lower, like yeah. Man. Okay. Belheim. Yeah. We can see this place at a distance. Again, I love the little the heavenly light coming down. It's weird. We entered a building and we went down as opposed to working our way up. George barged into someone's apartment with a little girl unattended. Pansy. Hey, that's mean. Cleaning laundry, washing the dishes. Dad and sis don't know how to clean it all. Ugh, it's because they're so lazy. Aren't you the little girl I used to see at Wendy's place back in the day? Are you friends with my sister? I was wondering why you just came into my house uninvited. Sorry for bothering you. She doesn't remember me. It's been 3 years after all. Nice, Lloyd. You don't like them that young. Well, in the world of fiction and anime, anything's possible. No, I do not. Are you trying to destroy my reputation? Randy's in like, well, in certain areas, depending on where you're at, it might even bolster your reputation. You know what I mean? Variety is the spice of life, after all. You wouldn't believe what I saw this morning when I opened my copy of the Crossbell Times. Randy'd be like, age is just a number, you know? And Jelly's just a room. There was a picture of Ryu staring right at me, but damn full of a sun. You better believe I went to scolding him as hard as I could. Shit. Oh yeah, you saw him in the newspaper. Doesn't look like he cares a lot though. Long time no see, Uncle. Oh, there we go. No fucking like black fade out to a cutscene or anything. No, just oh here it is. Here's Uncle Miles. Oh, well, if it isn't Lloyd from next door. What a pleasant surprise. I heard that you were back in town. I didn't think that you'd grown so much. Hardly recognize you. I may have grown physically, but I hardly Hulk. I don't think I'm a man just yet. Not until I have the incel subreddit away from my life. I wouldn't say that he did pass a qualification exam to become a detective. If Guy were still here, he'd be proud of his little brother. Do you really think so? I'd be glad if that were truly the case. He absolutely would. Don't worry about it. By the way, do you want to stick around? The wife's in the kitchen if you want to say hello. I'm sure she'll be ecstatic to see you again. Yeah, I'll do that. Do you think you'd come back so grown up? I guess that means I'm also aged a fair bit. Ha ha ha. Say hi to Cecile already. I have. Well, by phone anyway. I'll meet up with her when I have some time off. Alright. You're family to us. I'm relieved to have you back. My job keeps me out of the house, but my wife is usually home. Rely on her if you ever need some help, okay? Alright. Cool. Haven't talked to Cecile just yet. Late. Is that really you, Lloyd? It is. I'm home, Aunt Late. And I'm not late. I'm right on time. I'm sorry it took so long for me to visit. Should have been the first thing I did. Oh, Lloyd, you finally came home. I heard that the CPD finally hired you on the spot. So, how is it? Have you ever started working, or are you in training? It's fine so far. Maybe a bit too easy going for my taste, though. Our chief kind of lets us do our own thing. Really? Sounds like an enjoyable place to work to me. Honestly, I'm just happy to see you looking healthy and cheery again. I'll have to thank Aetios next time I'm at the cathedral. Oh yeah, I'm sure there's a church in here, too. But if you ever need anything while you were living in the dorms, you better let me know right away. You can count on me to charge in and protect my little angel. Come on, Auntie. I'm not a little child anymore, even though I still look like one. And besides, I've been living in dorms since I was enrolled in the police academy. Oh, don't be such a stranger, Lloyd. You just get, just like, don't be such a stranger. You just came home. Don't be afraid to rely on your auntie to help you out. Sorry, Auntie. I'll be sure to try by again soon. I'll bring some desserts and we can catch up over then. Yeah, we can talk. We can catch up over some Sour Patch Kids ice cream that my boss gave me that's in the freezer right now because he thought it was gross. I thought it tasted okay. Oh my god, Randy. Lloyd's aunt has just totally smoked him. Despite her seemingly gentle nature, she appears to be quite a formidable force. Oh, come on, she's not a god. On that note, are they even related by blood? Not at all. Maybe not, but they're as close as any families I've ever seen. I'm a bit jealous. It was the CSPD in Japanese, so the translation group actually changed the graphic on it. Ah. Now, I was about to say, like, if the English text in the game's models, like, if it shows, you know, what it says, then just keep it like that, right? Don't add. Oh! There's a chest down there. Mine. How do I get it? I want it, I want it, I want it, I want it. Ooh, yeah, it's not even in the same building. Aw, man. I probably can't get it right now. West Crossbell Highway. Ursula Road, that's outside the city. Downtown District. East. Harbor District. The IBC. Alright. The Administrative District. Alright, so let's go back to the rich people area and explore that. We already got introduced to that anyway. Residential Street. Cindy. Grandmother ordered me to take care of all the cleaning. I'm still sleepy, but I don't think I can brush this off to the side. Cleaning first, napping second. For me, it's napping first, and cleaning second. One geofront you go through has a path that leads to it. Okay, so it's like a dungeon thing. That's okay. Then we'll bump into it at some point. Oh, hello. Izuri. My son gave Henri. Oh, there we go. You're Henri's, My son gave Henri quite a scolding for playing such a dangerous place. Are you the grandma? If you ask me, a boy his age should be allowed to be a little reckless. Staying energetic is one of the most important things for a kid. Yeah, but like not be where the monsters are at. Ferric, a dinner party where ladies and gentlemen gather. That's the beauty of high society. A certain wealthy someone's throwing a pretty fancy party tonight. I think I'll try to get in on the fun. My interest in high society is insatiable. Okay. You just want to be rich. That's your whole thing. Okay. All power to you. As long as you don't hurt nobody. You don't touch nobody's butthole. Is there, like, how much you want to bet that there's going to be a situation like this where, like, oh, you can't see where you're going. And if you just, you know, press X, you'll eventually, like, open a chest. Accidentally. Oh, okay. You got a character portrait and everything. Oh, you're super pretty. Oh, Randy is totally going to comment on her. Oh, are you here to see my husband? I apologize, but Harold isn't home at the moment. I'd be more than happy to relay a message to him if you like. My apologies. You aren't my husband's clients, are you? That makes a lot more sense now. I thought it was strange for a group of young people to be negotiating with heralds. Your husband is involved with commerce, correct? Yeah, he's a trader, albeit a relatively minor one. I apologize for the misunderstanding. Please come by anytime if you ever need our assistance. We'd love to try and help you. Alright, apologies for the misunderstanding. Alright, she's gonna be an important character at some point. You can already tell. Hello, little boy. You too. Colin. Oh, you look like, who's this guy? Fucking, the dude from Ease. I forget this guy's name. It's been a long time since I last played Ease. Gosh, fucking red hair. The guy that's in every game. Mr. fucking Adol Kristen. There we go. That was his name. La 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 la. I'm enjoying lots of stuff today. You guys want to play with me too? Or no? I'd rather just stare at that little, that bread that sticks out way too much in comparison to the chair. Character graphics, some improvement there. There we go. Adol, yeah. Eat all Christmas. Alright, I want to go to the house that has like the horse chess pieces on there. I believe Representative Campbell lives in this mansion. Campbell! Have we heard that name before? Who's that? He's the leader of the Republican faction of the Diet. You'd be surprised how far his influence can reach. It'd be wise for us to not bother him if we don't have any business here. Good call. We'll pass a meeting to him until we have a reason to. No, we will. Pentos, ahem. The only people that live on this street are crossbelt, upper-class families. Owning land in Crossbelt is expensive. These mansions cost a pretty mara. And the upper-class Crossbelt could ever dream to live in this part of town. I don't recall the name. Campbell. I'm pretty sure I've heard like in Cold Steel, like something Campbell. Some like big politician guy. They probably name dropped him at some point. Oh, okay. Nothing there. Welcome to the casino. Arkansas. Entertainment District. This is Randy's place right here. What's that over there? Hot, sexy dancer woman that Lloyd is somehow gonna be like super tight with. Oh wow, this is amazing. This is home to the continent-renowned theater troupe Arkansas. Aren't these tickets ridiculously expensive though? Everybody enjoying themselves? Are we all ready to go to the next stop? No! You didn't answer my question about the tickets! No, man, can we go inside and watch one of their performances? Sorry to burst your bubble, but their only show today is later in the evening. There are 2 more mansions down the stairs. I'll go back. You can spend the night however you like. If you're a fan or simply interested, I will wholeheartedly recommend you stop by. I will wholeheartedly recommend you stop. Alright, let me lead you to the next destination. Alright. You can come to a place like this and bellyache about how expensive the tickets are, man. Everything is expensive here. As I live in San Francisco. I like coming out here to chill. Been a hell of a lot of tourists lately, though. More tourists have been coming here thanks to how convenient the bus lines are. Ice. I love that sign there on the ledge that says ice. The entertainment district has a lot to offer. That makes it one of the most popular spots for them to visit. That's why work is so important. If something were to happen to them, it could snowball into an international crisis, really. It's an optimal situation, I would think. Commercial area, northern part of the city. Various casinos, hotels, and theaters attract an incredible amount of tourists. Though not all of them may be accessible yet, you should try visiting them as you progress throughout the story. Yeah, I'm sure the Arkansas dance troupe is going to be something. It's going to be a thing later on. You see them in the opening. Alright, so down the stairs, there are 2 more mansions. I'm assuming that one of these is going to be Ellie's house. I'm sure it's going to be her giving us ellipses point and be like, something wrong? And be like, no, nothing. Yawn. The sun's warmth feels so pleasant today. Feels perfect for basking in a little sunshine. Krail, oh my, those flowers are looking thirsty. Taking care of this flower bed for the last year. Coming to admire my babies. They're especially beautiful now that they're in full bloom. Could it be? Am I a professional at watering flowers? You look at them and they're all dead. I'm so good at flowers. Bond. James Bond? I finally managed to get a break from work, so I think I'll take this opportunity to drink my wife's excellent black tea. Actually, where is she? I don't see her. She see my watering the plant still. Yeah. I don't see no. Like, where is he? Hey, little girl. Sunita. I fold in my pajamas and put them in the drawer. Can't rely on mother very much. I have to pick up her share of the work, really? She's too obsessed about her fucking flowers that she won't even do basic stuff like fold clothing. What a wife she is. Woman, am I right, guys? Ha ha ha. No? Whoa, this mansion is... Oh, this is Ellie's place. Really impressive. It looks like the gate is closed, though. Hey, Lloyd, wouldn't it be rude to loiter in front of someone's house if they don't have any business here? Yeah, you're right. Whoever lives here must be pretty famous. They were wise to not intrude on them so suddenly. Yeah. This is her house. Oh, boy. McLeod and McLeod. Alright, I think that's everything, right? Maine's Mountain Path. I don't think we're going to be allowed to go there just yet. Alright, entertainment place. The poster for this kind of looks like the poster for Wicked, the musical. Is this a casino? Sure is. The illustrious Barca Casino is my go-to place in Crossville City. So how about it, guys? A little casino action to celebrate our newfound division? Please try to use your brain, Randy. We don't have any money. Come on, Ellie. Give me one good reason why we shouldn't. Well, for one, we're in the middle of training today. Sorry, Randy. You're gonna have to deal with it. I thought you were gonna say, well, you know, Tio is underage, so she can't necessarily get him there, right? Or maybe she can. A bunny girl. Oh, she barely even looks like it. Hi, how you doing? Hope you have a wonderful time. Okay. Can I ask for some puff puff? Barker Pym. Okay, another cowboy name. You've come to the right place, my man. We got the booze and the girls. Now we just need you. Come in and enjoy the time of your life for the low price of 1,000 Mira an hour. Fuck. No. Hotel Millennium. Good day, Kyle. Welcome to Hotel Millennium. If you wish to reserve a room, you may do so at the front desk. Okay, replenish CP at hotels. Size B, or okay. I'm fine. I'll talk to you. You currently have vacant rooms. Reserve a room, do so at the front desk. Alright. I don't want it. I want to see if there's anyone up here that I can talk to. Hello. Dorothy. Good morning. Will you be staying here? Would you like me to carry your luggage here? No. This guy, oh, I'm so done with walking. I just want to look at the heavenly rainbow lights here. What a pickle I'm in. Maybe I should just give up and go home. Speaking of pickles, Pickle Rick, funniest shit I've ever heard. Very typical, like, casino-ish kind of music, huh? This is exactly the kind of music you'd expect. Aaron, this hotel has been open for 60 years, offering tour planning services a few years ago and made us more popular. Oh god, hopefully I don't get lost. Welcome to Hotel Millennium. Only the finest quality service. Laetitia. Okay. The best in all of Zimmernia. Oh, we came out through a different exit. Yeah, oh wow. The hotel spans from here all the way to over there. Well, that's big. Hello. I'm pumped. Time to play again. I'm gonna challenge the casino, or I'll hit the bar and drip with a hot chick. No matter what I choose, it's gonna be one hell of a night. It's like fucking 1 p.m. You guys come to check out the troops' practice sessions as well? Fans aren't allowed inside, but you can watch them for free from the outside. Nice to meet you, my fellow comrades. Comrades. Police. Will I ever get the chance to see Lady Ilya in her practice? Ilya? Ooh. Can I see? Arkansas. Alright. What's going on? You walk into the dancer place and you're asking what's going on. Oh, there we go. I can even see boob jiggle right there. Blonde-haired woman. Oh, don't be so stubborn, Rishia. Oh, there she is. I promise it's not a big deal. Stay with me for as long as you'd like. No, really, there she is. I couldn't. You didn't really need to do that. I'll find a cheap and cozy apartment to settle into soon. I can ask City Hall's information desk about it, right? Yeah, that's probably the quickest and easiest way to go about it. You can take care of your citizenship application while you're there, too. I suppose you're right. I'm sorry for constantly bothering you for help, especially after all the guidance you've offered during our practices. Holy smokes, is that Ilya Platier? Yeah, of course, Randy immediately, his boner starts vibrating in excitement. Ilya Platier? I think I've seen her in a few magazines. And who might you be? My sincerest apologies, but Arkansas has a performance starting at 6 p.m. If you're a fan, we would appreciate it if you would return at a later time. Sorry, sir, we intend to come here unannounced. Please excuse us then. I thought we'd, like, actually get to talk to them. Just a small teaser. Boy, that was embarrassing. I guess we could go in there without any issue. I thought, yeah, I mean, we're cops. We should be able to go in there with no problem. Who exactly is this Ilya Platier? She's stunning. Oh, I can tell you all about her. How could you not know who Ilya Platier is? You've been living under a rock all these years? No, I'm just not a fucking horn dog like you. Say that again, bitch. Calm down, you two. To answer your question, Tio, she's a bit of a celebrity. Thanks, I'll see you tomorrow. Oh, there she is. Yeah! Alright. Oh, wow. It's really weird to see her like this, in like regular, normal person clothing, as opposed to Cold Steel 2, where she's like, I guess in her dancer outfit, where like her fucking, like, half of her boobs are showing off like this, you know? It's like, she's basically wearing a swimsuit. It's like, oh, God, okay. Pardon me. No, it was our fault. We shouldn't have been standing in your way. It's okay. Have a nice day. Woo! Little green shorty shorts. Love it. Even without the dancing outfit, she's still really pretty. Is she from the troop? I've never seen her face before, though. Is she a new member? Rishia. We know because the vice principal of Thor's military academy is, like, totally obsessed with her, isn't he? Isn't he? That wasn't her dancing outfit. Really? I'm talking about what you see at the ending of Cold Steel 2. We are talking about the same thing, right? Like the purple outfit. Wow, okay. Sure looks like it. The City Hall, CPD headquarters, and the City Library. It certainly lives up to the name of the administrative district since all the primary public offices operate here. Alright, all the government stuff. I appreciate the tranquility of this area. I like that every area of the city is like special to every team member, you know? Because for Randy is obviously the entertainment one. The rich people place is for Ellie. The Western Square or whatever, that's Lloyd with the apartments where his family is at and everything. And with Tio is here because all, you know, smart people are here, you know. Tranquil, silent, I can relax here. I love that every single area has significance to, you know, to each person. Yeah, relax on those benches or fall asleep like Fee. Considering this is one of Cross Bell's prime locations, I'm surprised at how unusually quiet it is around here. The precinct is right there, so I'm sure I'll be visiting frequently. We definitely should try to remember the way here from the SSS building. Roger, boss man. Didn't we receive one of them support requests from HQ telling us to go there? May as well pop in there since we're already here. It was her other outfit. Don't know if I should say anything. You'll find out relatively soon. Alright, don't tell me. I'll figure it out. Home to all administrative affairs situated in the northern part of the city. Many important government institutions and CPD headquarters can be found here. I'll be visiting the area often. In addition to Crossbell City Hall, you may browse an encyclopedia to broaden your understanding of the world. Alright, that's where all the lore is at, where you can read. Okay, CPD's right here. Is that you, France? Haven't seen you in a while. Whoa, good to see you, Lloyd. Been about a month since Police Academy graduation, hasn't it? Hey, didn't you pass the detective qualification exam? You pleased with your assignment? Wait, don't tell me. Were you assigned to one of the investigative divisions right off the bat? Not exactly. What's the half-hearted reply? No big deal. Won't much longer until your pal Franz here becomes the detective too. I'll be counting on you to help explain anything I don't understand in the textbooks. Yeah, leave it to me. I'll need to clear the air with Franz later. With Franz. Alright, apparently there's only 3 buildings. Otto, good morning. Get the impression that you're all citizens of Crossbell. Give you some details about the area if you're tourists. Considering you're local, so that's unnecessary. Surely you don't need a guide, do you? I am the guy. Alright, and the city hall's right there. No, there's some stands here. Juice. Chroma. Howdy, folks. Care to try some fresh juice? Orange, melon, apple, you name it. We got it. Fresh fruit juice. An ultimate mix. Ooh, okay. I'm not gonna need anything more beyond that. I still need to figure out the soundtrack and movies, though. I want to use this for my next playthrough. Yeah, if I'm gonna do the New Game Plus playthrough on my own later on, then I want it with all of the Evolution stuff on it. Evolution soundtrack, Evolution cutscenes, and like opening and ending sequences and everything. Right now I have everything on the original, that's exactly how I wanted to play it anyway, but you know. Welcome to the Cedar Library. I'm afraid the librarian isn't in yet. Scheduled for work this afternoon, so I'll be able to help you though. Should be the same as you would him. Miles is scheduled to work afternoon shift today. Right. This kind of reminds me of the Bracer Guild, like a giant version of it. Who would have thought writing a thesis could be this difficult? I purchased this novel a while ago, versed on my thesis, hoping to read and relax during my downtime. I'd like to take this book out of my hands, too busy to even consider reading it. Back Alley, Dr. Glenn, Chapter 1. Ooh, okay. Back Alley, Dr. Glenn. That sounds like an anime. Wow, what happens next? When the goddess emanated a radiant light upon the world. That very light engulfed the entire world. The animals were astonished at what they were seeing. Yeah. Famous theater troupe. Acrobatic and passionate performances continue to draw large audiences. The leading actress, Ilya Plattery, also known as the Blazing Dancer, many fans around the continent. Alright. Phantom Thief? Oh god, he's still a thing. Bracer Guild, Caliber Republic, and Crossbell State. Every single one of these games have these libraries where you can read up on all of these things, and I've never once read up on any of it. Great Collapse, Under Great War, Jaeger Corps. Of course, there's a lot here. I can give a link to the voice files, though. People are posting those on the Reddit. Don't post it here in the chat. You can post it on Twitter, if you can DM me, or just tag me. I'll look at it later, and I'll download it and add it on here if I can. Thanks, by the way. Thank you. Alright, before doing the mission, I think I'm gonna do this. Well, actually, we still have 15 minutes left. Depending on how much time we have left, I'm probably just gonna do this mission, turn it in, see what story stuff happens, and then we'll just call it. I am really, really hungry, and I actually want to eat more food outside of just these chips. And then I gotta get ready for work tomorrow, so yeah. Alright, you're looking for information on the cheapest apartments? Take the brochure, I'm sure it'll prove more than useful to you. Wasn't aware these existed. Word of relief, do you mind if I borrow one and read through it? Not all, ma'am, they're here for you to take. I'd be careful with cheaper apartments if I were you. I need to hurry and sort out my housing situation so I can return to practicing. My apologies, start thinking out loud. Thank you for the assistance. No, hello again. No, I'm so sorry. Not at all. Bow. Okay. Didn't we just see her not too long ago? I guess we'll be seeing more of her in the future. Receptionist Shion. Is that girl from earlier going to be okay? I referred her to the seedy downtown apartments. Oh no. A lady with purple hair asked me where she could find a cheap apartment to rent a little while ago. Is she gonna be fine? Why would you refer to her to those? If you know they're dangerous. Oh god. Those white flashes are driving me nuts. I think I'll do some cleaning. Maybe I'll start with the receptionist hall today. There's not a lot to do here, you know. Oh, the mayor's office. Alright. Ellie's dad's office. No reason to go inside here. But you don't say that for the mayor's office. Alright, there's a surprising amount of nothing here. I'm shocked at how little there was in that city hall. Alright, let's get in here. Talk to the receptionist. Alright, another beautiful bespectacled woman. Oh my. Oh, Lloyd. Hello. Just saw the request on the terminal, so here we are. Great, I've been waiting for you guys. It's a pleasure to make your acquaintance. I'm Rebecca, the head receptionist of the CPD. And I'm Fran Seeker, also a receptionist of the CPD. I don't think I had the chance to properly introduce myself the other day. Yeah, you never formally said that your name was Fran. I suppose you didn't. That it definitely wasn't one of our finest moments. What you mean to say is we were scolded by the deputy director after we let a Bridger steal all of our credit. Don't remind me. T.O. I'm so sorry, everyone. It's pretty unfortunate for your first day. Don't worry too much about it. This was only established recently, so you're bound to run into your fair share of uncomfortable situations. If you all ever need a helping hand, don't hesitate to rely on us. Thank you very much. Your kind words have put this trembling heart at ease. The pleasure's all ours. Do you mind explaining the additional details regarding the support requests? Of course not. Let's get started. Each queue has assigned a dedicated operator to support us. That's our very own Fran right here. Yay! Fran's cute. I'm into it. An operator. So Fran will be supporting us via our Enigmas? Yeah. My specialty isn't really supporting you guys in the field. My main duty is to help report and process the completion of the support requests. This will be done via the Orbital Network. Yeah. I know, but you guys, I'm getting real confused right about now. Oh, come on. It's not that difficult. In other words, this will be accepting a myriad of different requests from now on. And once we finish these requests, Fran will process our reports, and we submit using her own terminal here at HQ. So that means we don't have to come to headquarters every time we need to submit a report. Yeah, that's good. That's convenient. Precisely. Once you finish, it'll be done. Ah. Man, this get really itchy all of a sudden. Once the reports are approved and processed within the system, we'll send the proper compensation your way. This guy becomes a teacher. Yeah. Rule-breaking outlaw saying, "Oh, I am late." Yeah, you're kind of late, but it's all good. Don't worry about it. Furthermore, when your DP accumulates beyond a certain threshold, your detective rank will also increase. Feel free to ask me about that later. Basically, these are all my new duties as the very first operator of the Triple S. That makes sense. We can avoid all those irritating procedures by using the terminal down at the SSS building, yeah? Bingo. It's actually part of the Orbital Network initiative prospect. T.O. has a terminal at the Triple S been installed and tested yet? Yeah, good to go. Cool. Now allow me to explain the additional details regarding your support requests. If there's anything you don't understand, don't be afraid to speak up. No. Okay. Yeah, so it's just quests. It could be anything. Where do we check available requests? So in the terminal, right? Is there going to be a lollies here, or am I leaving? Well, there's T.O. She's kind of one. As far as the current support requests go, you're able to accept and report them on the Special Support Section's terminal. Once you confirm them, the details will also be reported in your detective notebook. Try to keep track. Your terminal will automatically update each day with our new support requests. We recommend you make a habit of checking the terminal each morning. Okay. How do we submit a report? When we submit it. Play attack on mod H. What? Whenever you complete a support request, make sure to submit your report at your terminal. We'll be able to immediately process it via the Orbital Network. Okay. Based on the content of the request, will be compensated with your reward. Detective rank. Yeah, so that it doesn't really mean much. Just as you get points, you get promoted. 15 levels. That's a lot. Alright. They gotta go through all these anyway. Nothing else. I believe that should wrap up the explanation on support requests. When you return to the Triple S, try pressing the report option on the terminal screen. Okay. Don't put it on YouTube. You will go against the rules. Yeah, I've been doing this for more than a decade, man. I know what's a rule and what's not. Try pressing the report option on the terminal screen. Make sure to send more support requests your way when they come in. Alright, got it. Thank you. There we go. Quest complete, I guess. Now all we gotta do is just go back to the terminal. I believe you should wrap up the explanation. Return to the SSS Annex. Try pressing the report button on the terminal. Let me give you a short explanation about how the support request workflow. Alright, no, it's fine, thanks. Just normal talk. I believe you should wrap up. I'll be handling the incoming requests. Alright. So let's get out of here. Let's go back home. And just turn in our thing. There's the Harbor District. Yeah, so that little area over there we haven't necessarily been to yet. But our house is over here, right? Alright, and then Central Square. We've already been there. Bumpa. I can see somebody like rapping to this soundtrack for some reason. I don't know. Maybe like a faster version of this. Genten. Alright, and then we go down here. I really want to make a habit out of like not looking at the map at all, so that I can actually, you know, get acquainted with the area and know what goes where. Okay, so this entrance is just one entrance out of like two, I think. And then go down this floor, and then the terminal is here. All we have to do is use the terminal and report progress at headquarters, right? Let's test it out. Actually, before I do that, let's save, because God knows if that'll like advance the story, or you know, if I'm not gonna be able to explore anymore. I don't know. Okay, let's do it. Check requests. There we go. Completed. All right. Hey everyone. Okay, report. Oh, there we go. There's actually a voice here. I reached the CPD. How can we help you today? All right. Taihen. Completed. Lloyd Bannings. There we go. Awarded DP5. Total 5. Reward. Alright, the voices are super low. I can barely hear it. Alright, but she sounds cute though. Only took a moment to send a report. Talk about efficient. From here on out, I assume we'll be reporting finished support requests in the same manner. Another update. More requests have already been added to our system. Hey. We should verify each one just to be safe. Oh, okay, there's 3 of them and there's one urgent one. Alright, the typical. Lost item search. Medium. Salary, 1,000 Mira. Okay, by trunked. I lost some items in the city. I'm looking for someone to help me find them. See me at Hotel Millennium. Okay, Entertainment District. Alright, you see, this is the cool thing about exploring the city first, because now you know where all this stuff is at. Crossbell City Hall. The city's Residential Affairs Division is reviewing residents' registrations. Okay, we're seeking assistance from the CPD in verifying vacant units. Okay. I think you can still explore and get the other scenes. I mean, yeah, because we gotta do all this stuff now. Oh, Geofront A1 Sector Monster Extermination. Alright, we've already been there. State government. Alright, 1500. A dangerous monster Megalobat has been said. Sounds like an Undertale song. Have been sighted in Geofront's A1 sector. We ask that the special support section deal with this threat swiftly. He uses the weight of his body to damage with high power attacks. Be alert. Alright. Well, that's a lot. More monsters in the Geofront, eh? So this is an extermination request. From what I've heard, those are usually handled by the Bracer Guild. Hear me out, guys. Why don't we take care of this extermination ourselves? You want to? Looking for a bit of redemption, Lloyd? Yeah, I am. It was only because of Arios McLean that we came out unscathed that time. But we had time to prepare. I generally believe we would have handled it alone. Besides, today's your first official day on the job, so why not start off with a bang? You make a compelling argument. Seems unnecessary, but your logic is sound. I don't know if that goes... Those two things go well together. Unnecessary and logic. No, I like the way you think, Lloyd. We better start repairing our already rocky image, you know? Now that we've got a plan, I guess we should head to the Geofront when we're ready. Yeah. Among the support requests are some that are higher priority and mandatory. These are marked as urgent. When completed, the story will advance. All the support requests are not mandatory. Please pay attention to them, though. They have time limits and will expire if ignored. Ooh. So yeah, the time limit is essentially, if you advance the story without turning these in, then yeah, they'll expire. Which pisses me off. I don't see why they need to do that. In Sky, I have a bit of a bad mark in my quest line, because there's like one fucking mission that like expire, and there's like one X across like a million little, you know, checks. Do you like Tsundere? Tsundere, it's just fine. Not my favorite. It's kind of whatever. They're kind of annoying sometimes. I don't see why people get turned on over an anime character being a fucking stuck-up bitch. Is, oh, but I secretly like you. Alright, then just be honest about it. Ooh, we're in Chinatown now. East very literally East Street. Wow. Talk about an exotic looking street, alright? All the Chinese food you can eat. The NPCs change throughout the game. I know, but why can't they just have it be like, you know, like a little note that says, this quest takes place during this time, or I don't know. I believe the style is referred to as Eastern inspired. I have some knowledge of the area, but it pales in comparison to seeing it in person. I haven't had the chance to properly look at all the stalls at the marketplace, to be honest. This looks really pretty. Why don't we check it out then? Is this the part where I remind everybody that we're here to shop? We're not here to shop. Besides, I think the Bracer Guild is located somewhere around here. East City across Bell, East Side. Marketplace is filled with street vendors, popular among shoppers. The Crossbell branch of the Bracer Guild is located in the area and provides support to the citizenry. Maybe we'll find Mr. McLean over here. Mom and Dad keep making me babysit Mei Ling. So these are all gonna be like Chinese names. Listen up, Mei Ling. Your brother wants to be a lazy nobody today. Wow. Feel free to stick around, but you gotta be quiet, okay? Okay. We're going in through the exit. Acacia Apartments? My older brother, Azel, hasn't come home for a whole week. I'm almost positive that he was staying with all those delinquents. Have you ever watched a Scientific Railgun Accelerator Magical Index? No. If so, who's best boy? If I watched it, I wouldn't be focusing on the boys. I'd be focusing on the girls. The urgent requests you have is short. The other requests are medium. You have until the end of the chapter to finish them. Yeah. In that case, I kind of want to go to the geofirm right now and finish that first and then do all the other ones. I'm blessed to have two lovely daughters. The eldest is in the CGF, while the youngest is with the CPD. And two well-behaved, loving daughters is all a mother could ask for. The daughters work with CPD. Is somebody I've already met? I'm assuming is the two receptionists. The hair is kind of similar. Marcy, you're a man and your name is Marcy? I'm so sorry. I work for a brokerage firm based on the Arbonian Empire. Ooh. I was offered a job transfer to the Crossbell, the mother of the international stock market. Living in Crossbell has been about as convenient as I was anticipating it would be. Alright. Good to know that it's well for your business. I did the other quest first for money. They give 1,000 each. Yeah. That's what it said. Bum 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 bum. Where the Chinese food at? Oh no, wait, this is the Bracer Guild. I just noticed. I saw the sign outside. This building belongs to the Bracer Guild. Indeed. They are an international non-government organization serving to keep the peace and protect civilians. In other words, they're the continent's favorite allies of justice and our competitors. I suppose we should technically be collaborating with them. Receptionist Mitchell. Oh my. Welcome to the Bracer Guild. Are those the new S folks I've been hearing all about over? What? May I ask how you know of us? Well, probably because of Mr. McLean. How much to upgrade everyone's equipment? Got just enough to do so? Regardless, nice to meet you, sir. I'm Lord of Bannings with the CBD Special Support Section. Can I ask for your name as well, please? Sure. I'm Mitchell. I serve as the Bracer Guild's receptionist out here in Crossbell. I heard about you guys from Mario's. Mario Speedwagon, that makes sense. Why does that guy have like a giant black like Nintendo Switch dock out there? There's like the terminal and then there's like a Switch dock. I was surprised to see you recognize us immediately upon entry. I figured it out by them badges pinned to your chest. Your faces scream, freeze! Or I'll shoot. I figure our mission statements are pretty similar, right? Yeah. Cannot deny that. You guys aren't too amused about the situation, eh? No, silly you. We totally don't mind at all. In fact, we welcome you with open arms. We're always drowning in requests, and the Bracers already have their hands tied down. You'd be doing us a huge favor by taking on some of these requests, you know? I see. It's a bit of relief to hear that. Don't get ahead of yourselves, though. You haven't done squat to prove yourselves as reliable allies yet. The CPD see them as competition. The Bracer Guild, not so much. In fact, it will lower the workload. Yeah, as Mitchell is saying right now. Ouch, not pulling any punches, are we? I'm not being too harsh, but we seriously have some of the best bracers that Maria has to offer. And not just Arios either. All of our other members are damn skilled and are respected by the citizens. I get they established to help regain public trust with the CPD, but all of its members are total newbies. While Whether you're competent or not remains to be seen, right? Yeah, well, when you put it that way, there's no arguing that. Bit of hard ass, don't you think? Relax. I'll relax with the bullying for now. I'll just do what you can. Keep working at improving. Don't be afraid to fall and scrape your knees, because we got your backs. No, but my knee is the thing that's scraped, not my back, dude. I need you to have my knees. We'll do everything we can to make lives easier. And of course, you usually come in here. Ario, Scott, Wenzel, Lynn, Aeolia. Large number of requests. Small jobs, weird jobs, even some pretty important sounding jobs. Can't say I'm surprised. Anybody upstairs? Bracer Scott. Man, Arios is out on another business trip. Guy can't seem to catch a break. What am I talking? Who am I to talk, though? We're about to get this bash ourselves. Lynn and Aeola should be back soon. Mitchell sure loves working us to the bone, eh? That man's a slave driver. I'm surprised he doesn't brandish a whip. Pardon us, you all bracers? How'd you get in here? I don't recognize you guys. You're those officers from the Triple S, yeah? You're correct. Figured it out in an instant, yeah? You guys are brimming with immaturity, Al. Great, thanks. Do a bunch of guys as inexperienced as yourselves really plan on working across Bell? Of course we do. It's frustrating to hear insults, but I can't deny his reservations. Regardless of how you feel about us, we intend to do what we can. How naive. Do you seriously think you'd ever grow if you never pushed beyond your limits? It's harsh. Yeah, man, do you think you'll grow if you don't go to the hyperbolic time chamber like me? Spider Onslaught just now, I'll be personally cheering for you guys. If the police shows a bit more competency, we won't be working so damn hard all the time. You give us even more work by making us clean up after you. We'll work on fixing that, alright. Yeah, see you later, asshole. No, is that like a phone? Talk to him again. This guy? The special support section? Is it actually true division was created due to some internal drama at the CPD? Oh, certainly got your sources locked down tight. Well, duh. Don't you go looking down at the power of our connections. We get our hands on all sorts of delicious information from all over the continent. For example, you can investigate the whole lot of fine gentlemen they have in Arabonia to catch my drift. Fine gentlemen. I get that they're in foreign and all that, but was that really the best example to try and flex on us with? Anyway, I'm sure we'll be seeing a lot of each other in the future. I know you're always welcome, actually. Come by again a little later if you're free. I've got a lovely idea. You can mark the avenue of your collaboration even. An idea? What do you have in mind? This little something will give me an idea how competent you really are. Don't worry, I ain't gonna bite you. Kinda suspicious. On that note, why the flamboyancy? Probably because the guy's into dudes. Definitely drop by the guild later if you're free. Got a lovely idea. Teehee, don't worry. So how do I get this? Do I just wait until later? Or do I just come back in? Alright, drop by the guild later. Alright, everybody, we have officially been streaming for 2.5 hours. I do have to go. Got a little request for you later. Alright, we're gonna have to stop here. I am about to starve to death. But yeah, I'm having a lot of fun just exploring around. I know that we didn't really do much in terms of action. It's just, we didn't have a single fight in this entire session. Just story, 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 story. We are nowhere near close to finishing the prologue, are we? I kind of wanted to keep going until we finished it, and then we can move on to Cold Steel 3. Because I do want to keep advancing with that, too. 4 hours in the game, damn. But yeah, I really don't know how possible it'll be for me to stream games just in general this coming week because, you know, I spend a lot of time at work. You know, I wake up super early and I end up returning back here super late, and so by the time I'm here, I'm like, I just don't want to do anything. I'm really tired. Plus, I want to work on video uploads and whatnot. Right now, we got the Summer Kagura series. Explore the entire time first to familiarize yourself with it. Yeah, I am familiarizing myself with it, and I'm having a lot of fun doing it. I like how diverse and different, and how much it makes sense, you know, a lot of these different regions and parts of the city and stuff. It really does feel like a city. It's really nice. I'm enjoying just looking at the game. And obviously, it's a lot more enjoyable when it's all in English, and you can understand it, so, yeah, for sure. The music is good, which is, you know, that's a good thing, because if it was a song that I didn't like, I wouldn't like it repeating over and over. But yeah, I'm you know, feeling my way in there. We're meeting up with all these characters, and obviously doing the quests. We'll familiarize ourselves with the people even more, and then we're gonna have some fights, some boss battles. I'll use that opportunity to kill that monster to use my battle scopes to analyze some enemies, And, yeah, I mean, it's the typical routine that you have with all of these games. You know, call this episode Touring the City. Yeah, we're pretty much touring the city. Yeah. I guess all of these quests and story stuff will be a little more, you know, it'll flow a little better when we get the introduction to everything. And then we'll just know where to go. It'll be like the Rollins review. We'll know where everything is at by the time we reach the end of the game. But yeah, really cool. Having a ton of fun with it. All of the characters and their banter in the story. There's some stuff that's super obvious, like Rishi as a dancer and Ellie and you know, her plays and how she comes from the rich people's spot and all that. And it's really obvious that they were going to accept the job and do all of this and stuff, you know. That was never really like a question of like, are they going to do it or not? So yeah. But yeah. It's a good experience. I honestly can't wait to keep going with this and meeting up with more characters, because I'm sure there's going to be like cameo appearances from other dudes and stuff. Plus, you know, villains, and there's obviously going to be the inevitable the inevitable moment where there's going to have like deeper meanings and more story and big giant robots to fight and stuff. And that's usually the part where I'm not super hot on. I kind of like this, you know. I kind of like exploring different places and talking to people and, you know, having little back and forth and stuff. That to me is like my shit, you know, with this game. And then like, you know, the combat and like having all these big epic reveals for characters I don't know anything about. That's usually where I kind of check out. But considering the setup and everything, you know, all of the characters are here. You know who they are. You know what they want. So it's very easy to kind of, you know, start, you know, kick off the story and have something kind of get in the way of their goals, yeah? So anyway, that about does it for me. Thank you very much, everybody. I'm not going to say that I'll see you tomorrow. I don't know. If I have time to stream tomorrow and if I'm not tired, then yeah, I'll try and I'll try and do a stream, because now I have 2 very long RPGs that I have to finish, or that I want to finish. I don't have to, but I want to. And so, I'll try and make time for these games whenever I want. I'm just gonna follow my heart, and, you know, whatever I feel like playing that day, I'll play it, but, you know, expect it to alternate from Cold Steel 3 to 0, and then from 3 to 0, just like that, you know? Maybe I'll do, like, 3 sessions of 0, and then I'll do 3 sessions of Cold Steel, you know? I don't know, but, I really do want to kind of juggle these 2 games, because they seem fairly interlinked with each other. So it'll be a fun experience to play it that way. Alright, everybody, I'm super hungry, so I'm gonna eat and just put on my pajamas and just chill and go to bed. I really do want to go to bed early, because I've been losing a lot of sleep recently, and that's unacceptable. I like having sleep. Okay, thanks, everybody. Bye. Not that. I keep doing that by mistake. There we go. That makes more sense.